In that song about talking about sex, baby, let's talk about you and me, I've always thought that, like, when they said talk about all the good things, not the bad things. I'm like, talk about the bad things, but I misheard them the whole time.
No, they're talking about the bad things.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but when I was a kid, I was like, this is irresponsible.
No, it's talking about safe sex practices,
Which is
especially
great.
during the height of the AIDS epidemic.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really they killed it. They killed it.
Mm-hmm.
I love that
welcome to
song.
Eat, Pray, Kill.
Got to ask my mom what are the bad things, and she gave me a very, very good scientific explanation.
My
about
mom just pointed to
AIDS.
me.
Oh no!
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
And that's why we called this show Eat, Pray, Kill.
I'm kidding. My
everyone.
mom's a lovely person.
Thanks. You guys are great. What? Like, this show just runs itself. I'm gonna leave. Clearly. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in to Eat, Pray, Kill, our Kill 6 Billion Demons RPG using the Broken World system. You've joined us on GeekSpaceTV, which is a non-profit online broadcasting studio based in Seattle. We're dedicated to increasing visibility and representations of minorities both on and off camera while creating the inclusive space to game and geek out. So thank you for joining us. I have lots of papers and my brain is still scrambled. Announcements real quick, and we'll continue on with the introductions and what we're doing here and who these people are. I don't know.
are
I
we?
just found them.
Help us.
Announcements. Patreon rewards have been updated. No actions are needed. If you want to stay on the $1 tier, please do. We're very open to feedback and new ideas, so join in on what the fuck is that.
I made an upside down person, and I was like, follow that or not, because it's a monster both ways.
Once a happy monster, once.
Yeah,
Well,
but like they both look like they're gonna mess you up a lot.
I don't know which
Join
one's
us on our
scary.
Twitter and Discord.
It's behind the
Stuff
scenes
like this
Patreon
happens.
stuff.
Also, you get a really cool green screen photo I tweeted earlier. Please do some fun stuff with that. That was great. But yeah, let's see. Wednesday, August 1st, Lauren, our GM for Leviathan, Distant Stars, will be at Gen Con, and
Slacker.
AJ is. Oh.
Oh,
Only because you knew she would hear you. Now she can kill you on site, and there's evidence. Like, why?
I would
you
have
do
it no
that?
other way.
Great. So Lauren will be out in Gen Con, and this naysayer over here will be taking over on the GM seat with. Do you want to talk about it? Since I'm just gonna give you a chance to say something before I finish for you.
That's so nice of you.
Will you tell me about this amazing thing that you've got going?
Yeah, I've been given the opportunity and the honor of GMing my first ever show here on Hyper RPG for a one-shot called oh, did I just say Hyper?
good.
Ooh, sorry. Rewind.
In local news, man embarrasses himself live on camera.
Oh,
Take it,
that's
Seb.
actually pretty much my 15th time I've embarrassed myself online. Anyway, here on GeekSpaceTV, which is called Half Price Hero, and I can just see the pain on the face over there. I'm so sorry. Here's the heart. Which is gonna have from Leviathan, Lizzie the Bold and Sarah Scheller. Also joining us for the one shot is Tara Olson and that bronze girl. So please join us. That'll be August 1st. That's this coming Wednesday. And please, if you don't see me, that means I'm probably dead.
I killed him, or Lauren did, because that's what you get. I'm so scared. But yeah, tune into that. I'm gonna be in the peanut gallery, enjoying the show and judging you harshly. I'm kidding. It's gonna be there to offer my moral support via cheerleading.
Can I come in a cheerleader outfit?
Yes.
But it's not
If
for the
you-
camera. It's for me.
Oh, no, if you come on in the cheerleading outfit, you will be on camera. I will make us part for you.
Anyone? Listen, hey guys, let's get me one real quick. Anyone have a cheerleader
that's
outfit?
not what the
Let's get it
money's
for me.
for.
No, it's for me.
No. Then no.
I'm saying if anyone has one,
No. The
you
farthest
just
stretch
loan
goal,
it.
because that's.
Fine. I guess it's a stretch goal.
But also, more info coming soon about our crowdfunding campaign. It's been really exciting. There's been lots of planning. Got some really cool shows planned. It's gonna be great. All right. Speaking of money, we've got a 2-part weekly goal that you can see on the bar that's going on right now.
Is it
I'll ask
here
you
or
guys
is it
to,
here?
Are we up or down?
We're
the
up.
upside down because you're underneath throne.
I really don't like that name, and I don't think it's fair that Leviathan, just because they nailed one name for a side,
Nailed.
gets to name both of them. Like, that's unfair. Yeah, Team Power Bottom, great. Team Topo Popo, whatever the fuck we called it, like, no, I don't.
Topo Popo.
We're coming up with a better one.
Tip of the
Great.
iceberg.
Okay. So we've
just
got
the
a
top.
2-part weekly goal, which helps us pay for our players and the behind-the-scenes work that we do, i.e. Anna, who runs the board single-handedly, Yes, she does all the things. It's amazing. You get to pay us. We do this for fun. It's great. Helps keep the lights on. It also helps us upgrade better equipment. As you've noticed, the lighting has slowly improved, and that lighting back there is fucking amazing. So, you guys get to see it happen. We are a nonprofit. It goes straight back into the things that we're doing and producing. So.
It's really cool, and I can't wait to upgrade all of us. Like I cannot wait for my new biotics to get installed.
I'm gonna install those.
Fine, we're just upgrading AJ.
Oh no! But does that mean he gets cyber eyes?
I already have cyber.
Yeah, he kinda does.
Okay, does he?
I already have cyber eyes.
Can we get you one of those cannons that charges like an energy beam out of it? Is that a thing that happens? Is that a normal sci-fi
microwave
trope?
arm? Yeah, that's great. No, absolutely.
Mega Man
not.
arm. Mega Man arm.
Mega Man arm.
I'm gonna come out of this looking like a completely different person. Can I have show tunes at
we're
least?
taking all of your essence away, Street Shaman.
Everything.
Wow.
Everything should go. Everything must go. We're selling peace of mind here by replacing all of us with robots. I'm so excited.
Automated RPGs. Roll for initiative.
Roll for down. What is it? No, download the dice. I have no robot puns. How do I have no robot? There's so much love happening right here that I couldn't think of any robot puns.
Download the dice.
Download the dice. Yes.
That's
the best I could do. It's not good. Roll. Initiate program. Roll for initiate. I don't know enough about role playing. D&D Dragons.
I was about to go on side tangent about like when you lose the dice, it actually feels really different, and actually there's a design principle in video games about that. Anyway,
when David Dungeons and Michael Dragon got together and make that game changer.
What was this thing about Rails?
Yeah, let's play.
I don't know. I just kind of let you guys tell me where to go. Speaking of RPGs, we are running the system Broken Worlds, designed by Tom Morrison, Orbital Dropkick. He also is the creator of Killsix Spilling Demons, which you should go check out. It's an amazing comic. It's also being published by Image, and I believe the first book was reprinted recently. It looks amazing. It's in the giant print.
Really?
And the colors are rebalanced, so everything looks better.
I want it.
Just Patreon, right? To get it?
No, that's just published by Image. So you can. The comic is free.
Okay.
The comic is free, but you should go check out if you like me, like physical copies of certain things that you love. You should totally go and get it. It's real good. Also talk about table safety. I forgot about that. So at our table we have safety measures in. We have the X card, which is made by John Stravopoulos, for when triggering things happen. You type X card, you hit it, boom, meta, it's gone. What happens afterward is handled during decompression between the GM and the player or players. And we talk about safety and consent. The other is OK check-in, where you usually make eye contact and you do the symbol right at the bottom of your chest, and the replies are thumbs up, or thumbs down. And anything that is not thumbs up, it means no, uncomfortable, I don't feel good about this, and you don't go on. Yeah, and those are the tools that we use together as friends at this table to keep each other safe and to learn boundaries. And it's really nice and very lovely. Let's start introductions. Since you guys want to talk so much, who are you?
Hi, I'm Drunkly Romantic. It's nice to meet you. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch at Drunkly Romantic, or you could follow me home. Don't do that. That's scary. I don't know why I said that. Please don't follow me home. Bye. I'm playing Strawberry, a beautiful little sad little blue baby who's a demon who likes punching and likes you, but is really sad right now. Next one.
Hi, my name is Algernon Bolden. You can catch me currently at Algernon Bolden, but I'm changing to Shoe and Mouth. I'm looking if it's open in Twitter right now. Sadly not. I'm a developer over at Hairbrained Schemes. We make games such as Necropolis, Shadowrun Returns, Hong Kong Dragonfall's Director's Cut, and now currently Battletech. We're up to 1.2. The update just came out. I'm sorry, 1.12.
You made Gundam?
Spoilers!
Can I play next yet?
We're working on it.
You guys are the ones who made Gundam mech battles, right?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, how does it feel, AJ?
It feels awful. I'm gonna cry now.
No, I'm sorry. Gundam Wing was
you mean to each other?
overrated.
Because we do love by meanness. You have to be cruel to be kind. And for you today, I'll be playing Prey the Lion, who is the human of the group. They are the fated. They have the ability to change fate to their whims, but also are bound by it. They have a lot of weird and interesting issues going on in their head. Also, they are, completely under the destiny of their sister, but that's a side story.
Hello,
We're
my name
comparing
is
pencils. Sorry.
Aria. You can find me on Twitter at Genki Soda. I post jokes and I talk about things and I have a good time. And Charlie makes sure I don't post anything inappropriate. He doesn't like all my jokes. And then I get sad because I'm like, but that's actually funny and I should post it. And he's like, if you want to be that kind of person, go for it. And I'm like, okay.
Charlie, I love you.
Anyway, I have pencils. I also had an eye exam today. That's why I'm wearing these cool glasses.
It looks so good.
In game, let's just say y'all are gonna figure out that Lotus has a drinking problem. She's hungover.
Is she?
Yeah, that's I have decided we're gonna just roll with it.
Cool.
We
Okay.
have a real reason.
Cool. So it exists in character. Great. Lovely.
Yes.
So wait, so you can never achieve fulfillment, but you can have all the bad side effects of overindulging?
Yes.
That's really sad.
Yeah, actually it is.
I mean, it's kind of that's a moral, isn't it? Like.
yeah.
Or it's like
Because you
those
can,
people
you
who
shouldn't.
have that medical condition where they're hungry 24/7 and will eat anything. That
Yeah.
sounds like a very sad condition. It's goat condition. Goats.
Goat?
I don't know. I don't think that's the actual name.
I don't. If it was called goat condition, I would say doctors need to be
Sounds
better.
real bad.
Like that's a really bad doctor.
Sounds real bad. And I'm Steph. I'm the GM of this lovely team of players. I was gonna do an introduction about Throne and I forgot where I put it. Okay. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at SourForJunkie. My brain's a little zorched. Follow my Patreon at StephMHC. I do a lot of monster drawings and cool stuff. It's really great. I don't know what this year's reward is. It's gonna be a little fun though. I don't understand.
I don't either.
Okay.
I just drew a picture of myself for Lauren. That's it.
Nice. You're so
afraid.
thoughtful.
Yeah, it's a Patreon reward, but not for GeekSpace or
Just keep
Steph.
saying these things.
It just goes on some Patreon. It doesn't.
Someone's
just
gonna
my
have it. It's
Patreon.
gonna be a
It's the
mystery, and
$1,000
you'll know which
total.
one it is when you get it.
It's just me. I support myself.
So we're gonna recap. So our players, our lovely characters, had gone to the walled city to find information and connections about how to kill a king. There they met Aleph, who Kate isn't here tonight. Life happens. I think ice cream is involved and not feeling as sick. But they met Kate's character Aleph, who was a broker of perfumes and black market deals and information. And she had the information that they were looking for, but was also being chased by a terrifying angel. They were able to escape via a portal into Lotus's very lovely little crystal castle. What I like to imagine as it was. And there they reconvened. No, actually, no, they went to another city, right? And then you wound up in the walled city, and you found the Church of Concordance.
Yeah, we had to fuck some shit up before we
you
got
fucked
there.
some shit up.
Yeah.
We went on a very long journey of information seeking, I believe. Met many others, and it's just so cute. It's mine now.
It's a drawing of me again. It's getting rave reviews.
It's great. 5 stars out of 3. Would draw again. And via the connections of the church, you realize that they have found something that's very connected to the information that you had. There was a lot of... Prey got into a lot of fights. Strawberry got into a lot of fights with his feelings. And
I feel like this should be reversed.
Yeah, we switched a little bit.
yeah, that was really fun though. That was really great. There was a lot of reconciling and discovery, and the team. Oh, then there was sensory deprivation macaroons.
Yes.
Yes, that was great.
Forgot about that.
And then I believe they went out towards Golden Base in the attempt to lure the angel in a final showdown to finally free Aleph from their, I guess, what is that? From their entrapment, from being chased, to give them freedom, and they succeeded. You rolled fucking boxcars because Prey discovered that the sword and Dearest Sister was something else, and that perhaps Dearest Sister kept a lot of secrets about the thing called the Godbreaker.
It's a hell of a name.
Yeah, it's a name. It's a name. It's powerful. It's power names. And he
Cool,
managed
cool,
to
cool.
vaporize the angel and send it into the void
In one hit.
in one hit.
In one hit. It
Well,
was the
you
most
guys-
impressive thing.
Yeah. Well, no, you guys wailed on it. Like, you were doing damage.
Yeah, I was shooting it with a gun and I got knocked down by the gun. You should kill him with one hit.
Actually, curiously, did the gun stay behind?
It's probably somewhere, yeah.
It's probably just chilling. We got a gun.
It got buried.
Oh, yeah, they get buried. Oh,
We should have carried the gun.
you should have carried a gun. It's okay. We're melee fighters.
Yeah.
You guys are doing great.
Yeah,
You guys are doing
we're
great. And just an investigation with what happened on the boat, it seemed that the excavation into Golden Base by the Concordance of Engineering went horribly wrong. Someone brought back a curse, and the crew was calcified. And it's turned to stone.
They got
not
ahead.
calcified. Oh yeah, and then Lo's still ahead.
You got hit.
We have Josh and Josh, who apparently are more than just friends, but they're very strong, and they're very strong.
I love Josh and Josh.
And you guys unearthed the gateway to the volcano that's told in their lore, where the other gods are buried, and you descended into you descended slowly and wound up on the upside down of Throne. And that is where we start. As you guys slowly drift in and you've done the weird, queasy vertigo flip and land, everything around you is eerily familiar but also alien at the same time. It's like that when you look at raw caverns and like the rocks are just a little off, but they're still the rocks and boulders that you recognize, and that is what this place resembles. You aren't the land around you is like you can see the whole of Throne, even though it's technically impossible. You can kind of just see almost everything laid out in front of you. The ground is red, and it has there's the smell of the deep earth around you. There's a very soft breeze, but an eerie stillness about you. And ahead is what looks like a city. Ruins, buildings. You see buildings and nothing else.
Is there like I'm gonna pick up a rock and I'm gonna throw it into the air, thinking that it's gonna hang in the air.
No, it falls on your face. Bounces off of you.
Oh,
Are we on a hill?
Kind of. There's a slope.
Strawberry lays down on his back and rolls down the hill. Passively. Like it's just happening to him even though he initiated.
And you kind of roll off to the side a little.
Yeah, just kind of,
rolling
and he just still arms to the side, just like face down on the dirt.
Let's go. What's wrong, Barry? You've been all out of sorts for like.
Nothing, I'm having fun and being my normal self.
You are really bad lying.
No, I'm not. You're really, shut up.
No. Look, you don't have to say nothing if you don't have to. I'm just saying that there's something bothering you. If you don't want me to probe, I won't probe.
Strawberry's just pulling water out of his pockets and slurping it loudly. Slurping it so he can't hear his feelings. Lotus! Pocket water!
Yeah.
Strawberry just kind of walks all the I'm assuming you're still up the hill, walks up, down, back the hill, and just slipping.
It's gonna go.
Thank you for not biting me this time.
You're welcome.
And Strawberry rolls back down the hill.
Eh.
Just kind of, he's just laying there at the bottom, just like this.
I'm gonna just roll down too and try to flop nearby. Just be like, bleh.
Gonna make Strawberry's hair nice and emo.
I'll just shrug and just topple
down.
over.
Aleph is at the top of the hill. It's like, what? We're here, and this is how. Okay, I guess this is how we're doing it.
Team bonding exercise. Ow!
No, Aleph just walks. Aleph calmly walks.
Spile sport.
I mean, do you want to get more bruised before you start, since you're typically the squishier one?
I am not squishy. I am just a person with feelings, and skin that might not be made out of rock.
I think being on the upside down of throne isn't the place for it.
Yeah, about that. What in the hell are we? Like, there is no upside down. Like,
According to who?
everything I've ever read my entire life until like a week ago, in which case everything got thrown upside down, and I don't know what's up and what's down anymore, except technically we're down and that's up, and I'm confused.
There's so many books, though. So many books. You haven't even looked at, like, I don't know, 1/100th of the library.
That's because it's in like this weird ordering system that has numbers and dots in them. I don't fully understand.
I mean, that's not the reason why I haven't read them all. It's because there's so much information. You don't have all the time.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
But, so of course there's, you know, stuff you don't know about. Plus, I don't know, if you, like, made a bunch of mistakes and had to run away from everything you ever created, you wouldn't want to tell everybody that it existed. You wouldn't want it to be, like, recorded for all eternity.
Did you make this?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. No, I wouldn't make anything this tacky.
It's a good thing we're not upside down, because that was a lot of shade.
I'm not sure I understand. But anyway, you don't find... people don't tend to write down their mistakes in books. And when the mistakes are, like, this big, you also tend to kill anybody who might be a witness. I don't know. It seems like just...
I mean, everyone just kills everyone. What does it matter?
That's very nihilistic of you, and...
Oh, that's a big word.
Just to clarify, you guys are walking towards...
Oh yeah, there's walking talking
yeah.
going on.
Okay.
But, like, I'm just saying, dogmatically, there is a order of things. There was Yisun split, and then from her children, there was
I have
777,000.
heard this story 1,770,000 times.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just the same thing, and I don't understand why everything's terrible.
Okay, but think about it. Those stories, I mean, the very act of creation of the whole, all of existence, is more than any of our brains can comprehend. So on some level, it's all a bunch of lies in order to help us understand the truth. So it's not, I mean, like, in some ways, yeah, it's literal, but in a lot of other ways, it's not. We just can't comprehend it, so, like...
It's a bunch of lies made it so we can understand someone's truth. It's not necessarily the truth. Also, what is truth itself? Because it is kind of a construct that we've made ourselves just to kind of comfort ourselves about all the things that are happening in the world around us, and it helps us explain things, but there's no real explanation for it because nothing really matters.
Yes.
Punching.
And the main truth is that form doesn't differ from the void. So everything exists and nothing exists simultaneously. But that's not something that we can, like, really comprehend. So we've got all these cool stories to help us kinda, sorta, out of the corner of our eye, sort of understand it.
Okay. Afraid to sneaks and leans to the left. They're getting deep, and I'm scared.
Yeah. Scared, wait, of your own feelings or of...
Of the fact I only understood 1 out of every 3 words that was just spoken.
What? We're literally on this quest for answers because of this apocryphal, like, as the book out, apocryphal writing. Did you not read this?
Maybe?
This is the look.
I mean, I did the freehand. I'm pretty sure sister.
Oh god, you did write stuff. That's funny.
I mean,
I forgot about that.
look. I do the doing. I do the action. I'm about the action. The thinking is really good and deep, but it gives me kind of a headache. So I just assume that what's real is what's in front of me, and everything else is just gonna be sorted out by people who live longer, I guess.
The real lesson here is the deeper the glass, the worse the hangover.
And they
Yes,
all
I
turn
understand
over.
that.
It's just like, you've been drinking too? I mean, not. Are you okay?
As I said, form doesn't differ from the void, and the void doesn't differ from form, and all the sensory experiences are empty, but they're also the only thing that we can experience, so...
You know, if I
You're
wasn't
good.
quitting drinking, that would make me quit drinking right there.
Why?
Because I was kind of depressing.
Yes, Strawberry.
Can I have some?
No.
Drinking makes me punch stupid, but so much I'm only hitting myself. So, like, if I miss stupidly, then I'll probably feel better. Can I have some booze?
Yeah. And I just pull out like a string of different flasks, and I'm like, take your pick.
Is there a straw?
Wait. You've had this entire time?
Yeah.
I like to imagine you have just like a bunch of like test tubes
Yeah.
with like different straws inside the collars. You can
Yeah.
do like your own. You can be your own like your personal bartender.
Yeah.
Let's get some control.
Oh my gosh.
The best is the salty dog. Do you want
Grapefruit and vodka, right?
Yes, please.
I actually, literally cannot because of the fact that we're moving on. Moving on.
You're not
Never
allowed.
mind about the fact that there's a replay sequence of various hells of
We're gonna have to talk. Really, since it's LF, it's like we're gonna chat at some point. 'cause
We've got a date for a
Oh, we're gonna
chat.
chat. We're
Digging
gonna chat.
deep.
We're gonna chat.
You're digging deep, and you guys approached the entrance to the city. There is a path that's been leading up towards a stair, and these towering columns of a doorway. The rock is red and glistening.
Is there any gods there?
You don't really see past this kind of wall. I mean, you saw there's stuff behind it from the hill that you were at.
I'm going to begin actually scaling the pillars because I'm really curious.
Okay.
I'm gonna lick it.
I look for a door.
There is a door. You're walking towards it.
Okay.
We'll handle this again. What are you climbing? What do you want?
I got 7 on my.
Okay. And so you're just trying to.
I'm just trying to climb because I want to see a dead god because that's going to confirm that there's not just 777,000.
Oh. Okay. Mm-hmm. You're climbing up to get there. You're just about to peek over. And you see. Let's see. I'm trying to think.
As long as it's not a clown, I'll be okay.
Oh God, I didn't even think about that.
Oh God, why did you
That's
say
all I'm thinking about.
You try to reach the top. You're about to glimpse it, but right before you are able to walk on and see the other side, you slip and you slide all the way back down. You can roll reflex to make that not be a terrible fall.
Can you roll reflex
It's
to be
real
as
high.
fast as the...
It's real high.
With all the force of a great typhoon.
7.
Okay.
Are you gonna get hurt already?
Look!
Did the pillar boxcar you? So that if he needs to do art of that specific.
So
It's so good, by the way.
you're slipping. You're trying to get the hold, and you kind of catch a few as you're going, but you keep losing every single one, and you're able to slow down your fall, but you do take damage. You land on your back, and the wind is knocked out of you. Like, ugh.
Strawberry runs over and just.
And Aleph looks at you and goes, "There is a door.
Doors don't
There's a
get...
doorway right here."
I needed a topological view so I could see if there are any gods. Just yesterday.
Just walk through, and Aleph goes to walk through, and there's a flash of light, and she's gone.
Oh.
I'm really worried about you right now.
Not going through
But
there.
I'm also really worried about that.
Nope, not doing it.
What? Aleph! Aleph!
Laugh!
Mushroom lady!
Laugh!
Fungus Among Us!
That's a good one. Strawberry says that, not me. Okay, you
Alright.
guys stay out here. I'm gonna check. Strawberry tries to like peek his head in.
The doorway? The doorway?
To the from where she went. Like he's
Yeah.
cautiously approaching head.
It's just an archway, and you peek in, and you just. It's just like this immense archway. It's just like it goes down a bit. It goes down about like.
Elif is
10 feet
nowhere
in.
to be seen.
There's nowhere, but you're not disappearing. You're fine. You're still.
It's okay. It's okay. There has to be a logical explanation for this. Like we have to file the ancient thing that we're never supposed to uncover. We have blasphemed, and we just need to repent. Or I'm just making that up right now, and I might be concussed.
Lotus,
We're not going through the door.
there's nothing here. I'm like putting my arms to the door. I'm walking to the door. I'm spinning in a circle around the door. There's nothing
Maybe
happening. I don't know what
it's
happened.
demon-proof. Maybe it only works on non-demons.
Squishy.
So you imagine like that huge arch, that huge arch in France. That's the scale of this.
The
doorway.
McDonald's
Like,
one, the
it's
McArch.
huge. It's like this huge arch. It towers like 30, 40 feet above you. That's why you fell and it sucked. It goes in deep, and if you like choose to look around, there's like designs and carvings along the ceiling, and like a very intricate tile work that leads all the way up with spirals and motifs.
Is there a doorbell?
Is there a door hell?
This is an archway. This is the bane of all RPGers.
Strawberry
I
just-
open the door.
Strawberry just walks in.
Great. You're fine.
Okay.
You're totally fine.
Guys, nothing's happening, and I don't know what's. Strawberry just stops mid-sentence and just goes forward.
Wait.
Just goes in.
Haven't you ever heard that archways are the souls of the mind or something like that?
You hit your head.
I am your person. Ray drags themselves over, kind of woozy, not actually walking in a straight line. It's more of a zigzag circular pattern. Do I disappear?
No.
No, like everything's fine.
My
We
hypothesis is
just-
proven true. It's demon-proof. If you're a demon, you're fine. Wait. I'm a demon now.
No, you're not. You just hit your head.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did. I watched you. You're
No, I
bleeding
gracefully
a little
fell.
tiny bit.
Like
You're-
ballerina.
Not like really bad, but you definitely have 1 point of damage worth of blood coming out of your head.
You have a trickle.
You have just a tiny little trickle.
1 damage is a trickle.
It's like a little scratch.
Deal with it.
It's artisanal wound. It's to give me gravitas.
Oh,
I'm not someone to be fucked with. You don't fuck with someone that's blood running down their face.
No, well, fair point. But we need to figure out what happened to our friend. I know you're concussed. Strawberry's like really trying to run forward, but also wants to be here with Praise. There's like Strawberry's arm is on their shoulder, but he's like leaning. He's like moving forward, like way further away. So, yeah, come on, Lotus. I understand if you don't want to come in here, but it seems like there's nothing happening. And our friend. Don't tell her I did that. Of course.
I vouch for her. I've seen inside, and I think she has a lot going on. We should have like. I think we read her all wrong.
This is a great conversation starter.
I think so
But we
too.
need to figure out where our friends mysteriously vanished to.
Maybe they went to nowhere and everywhere at the same time. I mean, that's what we're talking about, like the void
Lotus
and
Lotus,
circles.
Strawberry just picks up Prey and kind of carries them gently over to Lotus and just sets them down in front of Lotus. Lotus, please make sure they don't do anything too crazy. And Strawberry just runs into the building, just looks around, just
Okay,
explores.
cool. You are.
You need sleep.
You find yourself in like an open space, and let's see. Odd. It's deserted right now in this courtyard. There is light somehow filtering into this place, even though you're on the upside down. This should be impossible, but there is light. There's a courtyard and it is empty. There's stairs leading down, and there are buildings in the distance.
Hello?
Hello. Oh wait,
Goes-
that was not for me, was it?
But then you hear hello from behind you.
Ah.
It's just his prey from the back.
Hi.
Hi.
Strawberry's gonna do his work now. Strawberry just goes down the stairs.
Cool.
Roll for getting murdered by stairs.
Roll for getting murdered.
Stair
No,
monster.
you're fine. And it's
The Stairmaster. It's called the Stair Monster.
Stair monster. That's the other dungeon. You know, roll. Let's see.
Oh God.
Roll mind.
Oh, that's gonna go well.
That's fine.
I need boxcars.
What? No, you don't.
8.
8.
Oh,
Great.
thank you. Oh wait, no, sorry, 7 because it's -1.
Okay.
Right, we subtracted.
Cool.
I haven't done that in a while.
I think, yeah.
Or is that Leviathan that I'm thinking of? I learned both games at the same time, but I played this one more.
You. Let's see.
Leviathan, Distant Demons.
You hear a weird.
Is it more of like a chittering, or is it more of like a happy
kinda
patty? Like a
patting
happy
around.
puppy being really happy and bouncing on the ground, or is
Patting
it
around.
is it a crab monster?
No, it's like a little. It's like a.
Okay. Hell,
Like a little
I hear
patty
something. Strawberry growls to see if any reaction in the movement changes.
It stops.
Hi. Hello. Strawberry explores further. He looks around.
Okay, cool.
Are you about to open the door?
So
I'm already inside, I think.
yeah, he's already
Yeah, I'm
inside,
already-
and so you go to investigate the
Down the
sound.
stairs. Obviously.
It is coming from a few crates off to the side, and these crates look very new compared to the dusty, old ruins of this place. But as you're searching around, all of a sudden, this thing comes out to try and grab you.
Okay.
Roll reflex. Something lashes out.
That was a 9.
A 9?
Yeah,
Great.
it's not as good as it could have been, but it's pretty good.
It's the first success of the night.
These yellow dice are making
Yeah,
me
okay.
now.
So it was reaching out to get your face and try to grab your neck, but you able to slide out, but as you're heading out, it latches onto your foot and it drags you down, and you're on the ground now. And so then you see from the corner is this little hunched over little lizard creature with giant eyes and a little frog mouth with its tongue out.
Is its tongue what caught me
Yeah,
around the...
and it's trying to like reel you into its giant mouth.
Okay. Strawberries, you put his arms up. He's kind of like crab walking, trying to... Hold on. Hey, weird buddy, you're cute, and I don't know if you're gonna eat me or not, but like, my friend went missing, and if you have any kind of intelligent communication about you, you know what, I'm just gonna scratch your tongue a little bit. Not in a hard way, but just like, you know...
And then the jaw, like, right where you think it attaches to its gut, it disjoints out and opens up
Okay.
and starts to try to swallow you.
Okay. Okay. So Strawberry, now certain that this is not going to go well. There's no talking out of this. Strawberry just grabs the eyeballs
Great, okay.
and sees what happens if he squeezes them. Not
Okay.
too hard. Not too hard. Just enough to like actually touch them to see if there's any reaction to it.
Okay,
like, if
cool.
because you know sometimes if you grab a snake in a certain way, it'll release its bite.
Or you kiss a shark on the nose, it lets you go.
Yeah, if you make out with the shark,
What?
it'll run away instantly.
Don't
No, it's
don't
not
don't
true.
do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Roll body,
Fuck yeah.
I guess. Or no,
Damn
so
it.
you're not exactly like punching it. Are you punching it in the air, or are you just kind of trying to like get in its meaty bits? Like,
Trying to-
different
let
ways?
me.
How hard are you trying to punch its brain right now?
I want to
Because either body or just a plain roll.
make it so uncomfortable, but not actually cause it physical. Make it so uncomfortable and realistic. I want it to be like a
roll
threat.
2d6 and then we'll don't add anything to it and we'll just decide.
Box fucking gloves!
Did you just destroy it?
I think no. I actually can make it reach heaven with violence, but is it possible to not do that and see if I can tame it? Because I got boxcars and I want it to be my friend.
You can try and roll like a breath after that and try and tame it, but it lets go of you. And in fact, it's like, ah! You hear a shriek. You guys hear this? It's like, ah! Like, you know when a puppy like
Yeah.
starts to cry?
Oh.
That's the noise it makes.
Okay. It let me go, and I kind of stand up and I get into a more combat-driven position that I can
And it's
prepare
like-
myself.
It's like shaking it out of its eyes, and it's just like,
Strawberry pulls out some candied meat and just kind of throws it at it. in front
Candy?
of it. Candied meat.
Oh, okay. It just like it sniffs it, and it just like eats it and just like looks at you. Either it wants to eat you or eat more of it. Are you trying to make it its friend?
Kind
your
of put
friend?
it like just kind of put it slowly like
Okay.
closer to me, but like just sideways, so it'll be like perpendicular.
Will you roll breath?
Yes, I will.
Well, no, roll heat because it's closer to like the
Yes, I
charisma.
will.
Breath is more like I am a god, be my friend.
10.
Oh, good. God damn it. It crawls up to you and eats the god. It's like when ET goes after the M&M, the Reese's Pieces. That's
Yeah.
what's happening right now. It's like
That's exactly what I want. Strawberry, not with his hand, keeps his hands right here, and with his tail just slowly pets it along the back of the neck and head.
and it does that little weird cat squint and just like
Strawberry puts out his hand a little bit with the meat and just kind of gently like open palms it so it can't really bite at it, but it can get like realize this is it's a bonding thing.
and it like is about to go to like get your whole hand, but it's like lip eats the treat. And you get like a better look of this thing, and it's like a very triangular shaped head with its 2 eyes on top. It's like a muddy and like limeish green and scaly. It's got 4 very stout legs. And like
I like you.
and
I'm
some,
gonna call
like,
you Bumpy.
really loose skin around its belly and like around its neck. You've probably seen these before. They're called swallowers. They tend to just swallow things.
Aw, Bumpy.
People,
Bumpy's a
it
cute
is,
name.
it is known that it will take its victims live and leave it in its belly for 2 to 3 days and eat them.
Awesome.
That's what it does.
Aw. Oh, hey. Hi. I made a friend. Oh, I was looking for. Have you seen my friend Bumpy? She's got things on her head. I don't speak your language, so I just realized that. It's pointless to ask you. You're really good, though. I like the way your eyes feel, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I hurt you.
He's like, so this thing, how big are you? I don't have a
Um,
this thing is as big as like a pit bull would be, is what I imagine it to be. 'Cause it's gonna
Oh, then
swallow
I'm
people
like, I'm
whole.
only like, if it's standing up, Strawberry's only like about this much taller, I think,
Mm-hmm.
than the thing. So it's like, it's not enough that I think he could ride it, but enough.
Yeah.
Huh? What?
Audio only. How much is this one?
Audio only. How much is this much? Probably about 1.5 feet.
We'll make it to podcast.
Oh, I know. I'm just leaving the awkward pause, so
Cool.
someone has to edit it out.
Oh.
I'm doing
You're a
way,
pro.
wonderful things with my faces right now.
What are you guys doing after all the scrooging?
Are you okay?
I made a friend named Bumpy. Sorry. Go ahead.
Except,
can't
Lowe's
hear
notices I'm going the exact wrong direction where Barry went. I'm going to every other door, and she'll have to guide me right.
I'm tired, so I'm just leaning against the building and licking it. Just being like, I want to taste what happened
Cool.
here.
Roll mind.
Oh mind. What is that? 14.
Woo! The minute your tongue's like licks it, you suddenly feel a whoosh, and like a immense gust and breeze kind of just flies through you, and you see the city kind of as it was. You hear the bustling, you hear people, you hear the chatter, the noise of like markets and sellers and children, and you look around. It's bathed in this golden light. The ruins that once were ruins are now clean, and there are accents along the walls. There are these runes and these carvings and these patterns and textures that are lined in with gold and jewels. And
What kind of people live there?
all sorts. You see goblins, you see the kind people, you see all sorts of servants there, and they're happy. There is this content that is in the air that is very alien in a way how you know throne.
I'm into this sense of contentment. I'm gonna just keep licking the tower. I'm just like,
And I think, so you get that rush, you get that really nice rush for a little bit, but after a while it starts to dull away. And then it just tastes of the ash and the ground and the caves and dust.
I'm gonna just roll around and go, no!
Lotus,
No!
why are you on the ground rolling around after licking it?
I want to go to there.
What? Hey, we're right there. We can just go into the door. The door's right there. Or right there. The door's moving. You see, it's. But you okay? Yeah.
Same as it ever was.
Yeah. The more you say that, the more I get concerned.
Anyway, this place was cool once. Somebody really did something, muck it up, I guess.
Hi. How did you know that?
Licky licky. I tasted it.
What?
Oh my god.
I'm just lean forward and. What?
This is dust and ash.
And I'm just gonna go up to you and whisper, don't you feel it?
Oh my god.
Just right.
Are you not concerned for your friend right now? Oh my god. You
A
guys.
concussion. He's dying.
Don't
It has
you?
a earthy flavor with hints of, I'm gonna say like long dead civilization, but I'm not getting any tinge of history at all. Are you sure you're not okay? Or you are okay? Or what is okay?
Who knows?
Oh, strawberry! Strawberry's in danger.
I don't think so. I smelled some tussle and some aggression, and then smelled some success.
I'll save you, Barry.
No,
Runs
it's
to the archway, the exact opposite way
cool.
again.
Cool. Barry is at the bottom of the stairs, kind of off to the right, a little around this corner near some boxes, and there is a pit bull-sized, dog-sized, green lizard thing with a floppy belly just there with him. What do you do?
I think I have a concussion because I swear right now you're standing next to a toad thing that you're petting, which doesn't seem right. Because last time I experienced this, there was at least 5 other mushrooms I had consumed before, and there was a song number.
Strawberry is petting Bumpy. His new what was it? Swallower.
Swallower, yeah.
Swaller. Petting Bumpy, and then just kind of turns around and they both look at Prey up. I'm assuming Prey's like up on the stairs coming down. Both look at Prey with their tongues out. Just both just smiling. I need a new friend. His name is
His
Bumpy,
little eyes on the side.
and I didn't kill him. Just like pet. I like that like Strawberry's like fur is just kind of touching the eye, so it's wincing, but the face is still smiling.
like
It doesn't
half
really
a-
hurt. It's just like a dog. If you just like pet close to their eye, it doesn't hurt, but they're just like this is not close my eye. I like pets. It's fine.
Do I know what a swallower is, or is that something you need?
Huh?
Do I know what a swallower is?
Yes, you've probably seen it. Yeah, they hang out in like sometimes the sewers. Sometimes they kind of like I'd imagine them as being like kind of the vermin level of raccoons. They just hang out and eat stuff all the
Oh
time.
my god, it's a trash. Instead of trash
lizard,
panda, it's like a trash
lizard,
frog.
Yeah, except it tends to like
Trashphibian.
Trash baby.
it's weird because it usually hangs out in outskirts and tries because it's known to just swallow people whole and take them away. So disappearances. They have been the main cause of a lot of disappearances.
They're also a delicacy. It's like haggis, but you get dead people stuffed
Is Lotus
inside
there? Is
them,
Lotus
and then
there?
you boil
Is that what
them.
you say? And she's
Yeah.
like, "Ah!" There's like a little whimper that happens.
Strawberry like pulls Bumpy away.
I won't eat your friend. I'm just saying that they make a good delicacy. It's like haggis.
Strawberry covers his ear folds, which don't
There's,
really
like, those
exist.
holes right next
the,
to his
the side of his
jaw, right?
head holes. I like to imagine that just makes Bobby's face go. Bumpy does not like this, but it's better than hearing what you're saying.
You know that's a swallower, right?
No, that's Bumpy. He's my best friend.
Yes. Wait.
Aside from me, of course.
I was about to say.
Best swallower. That's a word.
We don't have to call it that. That's what it's called. They call it something else. I'm totally fine with it being called something else.
The best.
What's wrong with swallowing?
It's Bumpy. Bumpy's his name.
Yeah.
Bumpy, best Bumpy.
You
10
do
out
know-
of 20,
you look-
12 out of 20. Wait. 20 out of 12. 2012, end of the world.
All right. Let's start from the beginning.
Okay, please. God. Take 2.
You can call them. You can just
Bumpy
call them
is
trash
his name.
toads if you want. They're known as trash toads.
You do know those things like to swallow people whole, right?
Yeah, this one likes to be pet by me.
Yes. I'm not getting anywhere near it. Hi, Bumpy.
I imagine Bumpy's like Stampy the elephant from The Simpsons, just like hates everyone else but me.
Yeah, no, it just is like,
Is, when it smiles wide, can its like jaws just open like that?
If you go closer to it,
Only one step.
you like trying to pet it. So what are you gonna do? How close
Yeah,
is
just a
it?
little bit like.
Okay, cool. And it lashes its tongue out at you. Roll reflex. He's like, you got closer. Shoots its tongue at you.
Oh, that's actually not.
9.
9, cool. It doesn't. It grabs your hand, but it doesn't like completely jerk you because you're like, oh shoot, you're like almost ready, but you feel it trying to pull you closer, and it's like.
Strawberry walks over and like grabs their hand and puts a little bit of the candy meat in it, and just so like it's so Bumpy's tongue kind of wraps around it and kind of pulls the meat away from Prey's hand, so it looks like
It eats
like
the
they
meat,
fed
but
him.
he's gonna. So Bumpy's associated that if I try to
Damn
eat
it!
your friends, he's gonna get treats. So he's gonna
I should
try
have taken
again.
it to PetSmart
Yeah.
for the
So
training program.
it's like you see it grab the meat, is like this is happy, and then it looks at you again. And then, like reflexes at
Grab
you.
the tongue. Strawberry grabs the tongue
Okay.
and bops it on the snoot. Sit. Sit like this, and Strawberry sits.
It is like slides down. Just sprawls out.
And Strawberry just throws it at his face happily.
Throws meat.
Well, yeah,
it's like-
candy meat. It's like
It's like
basically,
laser.
it's mostly like bacon bits. I like to imagine that it's just very small chunks of meat that's smashed with a rock.
It's like the dog food that I keep for crows. Except
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
stale
yeah.
as fuck, and I wouldn't actually eat it or feed it to a dog. I'd
Yeah.
feed it to birds.
Exactly. I would feed it to Bumpy.
So I'm just gonna look at Strawberry and just be like, so are you telling me you think things that can open their jaws real big are cute?
Honestly, if I wasn't worried you'd be offended, I was gonna name him Lotus Jr.
Oh.
Do you want to say hi?
No.
I think. Oh, okay. Don't. But I appreciate it because I assume it's out of an urge not to eat it.
Basically.
P.S. You're cute. You're cute. You're good.
If any of you guys like come near it, it'll just do that little, that warning like.
Snoot boop. I roll for Snoot boop. Boxcars. I own it forever.
Sure, yes. Bumpy follows you.
Bumpy's a good movie.
I really wish this was like on the top 5 of weirdest occurrences in like my recent life. It's really not.
Yeah, this is definitely not
Praise
a
or
perfect praise.
AJ's?
No, just praise.
Praise, okay.
Just praise.
They've had a hard time recently. You blew up an angel.
Yeah, I did.
You also fell off a building earlier in that day.
We don't talk about that anymore. I'm just gonna look at Bumpy really quick and do this. Yeah, I'm gonna take out Deer's for a second. I'd be like, and I'm gonna slide on the ground to show how sharp it is.
Strawberry stands in between you both and just glares.
I'm asserting my dominance.
Strawberry stands up tall and he's still not as big as Prey, but then flexes. And but doesn't really, like, it's not intimidating. Like, his face is very plain, but he's just flexing.
This is like his muscles popping.
Yeah, but like, it's not that much. It's just that, like, a reasonable amount of muscles. Just,
Okay, you win. You got swole.
thank you. I punch my feelings a lot.
And Bumpy gets up, so
Bobby,
starts like, looks at you. And starts trotting further into the courtyard.
So
Okay, Strawberry rips a piece of
Stops.
his clothing and makes kind of a
Looks at you.
leash. But it's like it's a comfortable leash, not around the neck, it's like around the body.
And he waits for you.
And takes off one of his flowers and puts it on the top, so it's got like a little flower up here by the eye.
And he looks at you, waiting, and then like walks a little forward to the end of like the leash will go. Stops and looks at you. He's like,
I'm taking Bumpy for a walk. Anyone want to come?
is Mai with me?
huh?
Is it Mai? Am I with me?
Yeah, I think.
Uh-oh.
I think so, right?
Yeah, she would
Yeah.
follow me. I would. I'll just be like this the entire time, making sure you get close to the cat. I will shish kebab you.
Cat's is like. And Bumpy just looks at it like.
I have this under control, Prey. I made a leash and everything. I'm responsible.
Can you control
And
the
like,
tongue?
if
I'm
you
gonna
see,
get
if it sees
tags
Bumpy, it starts
later.
to like wander towards May, and like it's the end of the call. It's like.
Hey, Bumpy, 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 Bumpy.
Looks at you.
No, friends.
Does that moment like when dogs pause like. And then like turns back to where it was walking, where the direction
Yeah.
it was originally going, and starts trotting.
Okay, I think Bumpy knows why they're here. Also, there are boxes that I forgot. Maybe you guys should investigate that, but I'm going this way with Bumpy.
I feel like you should have led with that, but then I got, distracted by the fact that you have a man-eating creature right there.
No, you're right. It's like I had nothing to refute. Strawberry had nothing to
You
refute.
just leave the crates away. You just
Yeah.
walk. Okay, great.
Yeah,
I
well-
love this. This is
Okay,
great.
Lotus,
You-
can you help me out
You
over
walk,
here?
you walk into this room and you get a guide dog. Like, this is how this happened. That's fine.
If you wanna be my weird pet, you gotta get with my
Gotta get
friends.
with my
You gotta
friends.
wear this leech and eat pocket meat.
I'm pouting because I'm a little put out that everybody thought that the giant mouth creature was cute and paid all of this attention to it, and I sat there making giant mouth faces and no one noticed me. So I just was going like, I'll be sure how big my jaw can get. Nobody even looked, so I'm just like,
I just like it.
meh, meh.
I just like to think I like every time you do that, Prey was not looking. This is the other way.
Aw.
I
Because I don't think I've ever actually seen you distant your jaw before.
Bumpy's my favorite character, and I'm very worried what's gonna happen to Bumpy.
I know, yeah.
I've
That's,
now like grown attached immediately.
I believe this is what we call immersion gameplay.
As you were walking away, do you pay the crates any mind as you're walking?
Okay, I'll smash them.
You smash them? Great.
I'm
Great.
pouty,
Um,
so.
There is a roll mind.
14.
14, great. You find food in there. You
Yes.
also find a sigil of the Concordance of Engineering on it. You
Okay.
get food, it's still fairly fresh,
Okay.
but you can tell that it's been rummaged through already. Like, certain things have been picked out, other rations are picked out, other items that, should be in, like, a crate for expeditions, like, blankets, tents, etc. just aren't in there. And there are a few of these. There are also more that have been opened and used.
Okay.
So that's food in a box.
It's mine.
As you're munching on all of it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna contest that because I've tried to take him food away, and I think that's how I lost my pinky. What? So does that mean they've been here for extended length of time?
I don't know, probably. Somebody took all the boring stuff and left all the food.
I mean, I think the point here is that we're supposed to explore. We're explorers right now, and we're supposed to save our friend left. So maybe we should start looking for clues.
What do you mean supposed to? What is supposed?
I'm trying to be vague. We should.
Okay.
It's the right thing.
Strawberry just runs back into the room, dragging Bumpy real quick, and looks through his bag that he left on the floor, his rock bag, which he never leaves, but he got distracted by Bumpy. Pulls it, and there's a piece of fabric that LF dropped, and he makes Bumpy smell it, and then runs out of the room. Just bring it to Bumpy to smell.
Is he trying to make a swallower into a sniffer? Swallowers don't sniff. If you want sniffer, you get a sniffer, not a swallower.
It's fine.
My talent's completely unnoticed.
Oh, Lotus! Oh, so funny. So Bumpy just looks at you, he's like,
Pocket meat?
he's like confused, like, you making me choose
Just
to
like,
understand.
just one eye. Imagine just one eye just spinning a little bit. Just like,
I was like,
Lotus, do you want to smell and get some pocket meat?
Yes. I'm just gonna smell it and lick it, and what do I get? Pocket meat.
you're smelling the
I guess the pocket meat, but there's also Ellis thing.
if you try to get a left scent, like you will get her scent. So if you do smell it, you would recognize it. I mean, you would already recognize her. You do not scent it in the room. It is like it ends at that doorway, at the archway where you guys walk through.
Yeah.
So she's effectively disappeared right now.
So I'm just gonna. Oh right, I don't know. I was just so excited that you wanted me to do something and you were gonna give me something, and I forgot to tell you, she's gone. I mean, like, it's kind of like the tearing a hole in the universe thing I can do, where you're just gone, and then it seals up and there's no evidence. I mean, I assume that maybe somebody else with a similar power or some
Great,
sort of
a similar power.
What are
sigil.
okay?
I mean,
So what you're saying is that that Elif is gone, and there's really no trace of her aside from a vague scent, and the fact that there are supplies and also a creature that is not from this area suggests that there might be something going on here that we are not initially prepared for, but we should investigate further.
I mean, have you ever considered the fact that we're in the upside down power throne? Thus, we have identical duplicates of here, except they're the evil versions of us. Thus, maybe that is not the real Bumpy, but a mustached evil Bumpy, which means there might be a mustached and evil Lotus trying to teleport us right now.
Strawberry
no,
looks at Bumpy
no.
and holds up part of Strawberry's tail over Bumpy's upper lip. No, still cute.
No. I mean, like, you know, you can buy charms and stuff that do some similar things. I mean, they're pretty expensive. You'd have to have a lot of money to be able to afford that, but I suppose the Concordance would have had that. So yeah, it could have been like a alarm bell. So anyone who walks through the door gets instantly transported, maybe to a holding cell. Though really poor planning to have only one. But then again, the Concordance isn't very smart.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't seen anyone here yet, so, like...
I mean, I can smell people have been around here.
Like, how recently, though?
You know, 6 or 7 sleeps, maybe?
Oh. So what you're saying is that maybe they're on the other side of the city? How big is this city from what we've seen so far?
This courtyard is huge. It's an enormous plaza, and they're surrounding, like, each side are like immense. They're tall buildings. They look like they once were like storefronts or part of a market. Like, this is where markets and trade would happen. Stalls would be open, and, you know, merchants would bring their stuff out into the streets and stuff and greet travelers.
Is there a Patty Prince sign anywhere?
No.
This is paradise.
Yeah. A lot of this stuff you can't really read. Like, it's like looking at things in a different dialect, right? Like,
Yeah.
a lot of stuff, it's familiar, but, like, they're all, like, the signs are broken, or things are, like, kind of swept away with age, or have, like, you know, fallen off. And it's familiar, but not
Different.
the same time.
But the same.
And there's this light. There's this light everywhere. Just weird.
Okay, we need to form an action plan right now.
Is anyone here?
I'm gonna join in and just start yelling.
Okay. Hello!
Hey! Hey!
Ah! And the Bumpy's.
Yes.
It's the sound Bumpy makes when he screams. By the way, sorry, Anna.
You know, if anyone had asked me, like, 2 or 3 months ago if I would be the sole voice of reason in the group, I'm pretty sure people thought that civilization would collapse. Yep.
Don't worry, it'll collapse, so you don't need to help it.
Collapse! Strawberry just is yelling words now that are being said around him.
Bumpy, if you're still following Bumpy, Bumpy
Yeah,
is still
Bumpy's
kind of
still
walking
on
around.
Which is help on my tail.
Bumpy's like walking through this plaza and walking around, and like it kind of opens to a smaller courtyard, and there in the middle are fountains. You have there.
Is there liquid in them?
Yeah, there's water trickling.
Go
from
drink
them.
it.
Great.
Yeah,
Don't mind.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I leave. Oh no.
Thirsty.
I do need to replenish my pocket water though, so tell me if it's drinkable.
I got 10.
10. Okay, cool.
It's great. It's propel.
So there are 3 fountains when you reach. One is, we'll say broken for now, since you're going towards the one that has the water in it and is bubbling. And when you drink of it, it is refreshing. It is. It brings back that feeling of contentment, of peace, and of almost like you feel rejuvenated again. I don't know if you guys wound up resting, but you feel ready. You feel so ready and rejuvenated.
You know when you're walking a dog and it's a hot day and there's a water fountain, the dog just gets in it? I'm
Okay,
just gonna
great,
get in it.
Great.
Are you dying or are you having a good time?
No, come here.
Okay.
Join me.
Strawberry and Bumpy run over to there and just dive in.
Dive in.
Yeah.
Great.
That's how you riff. But just to be clear, because I realized there's been a lot of questions about this on Twitter and in the comments sections on YouTube and on Twitch. Pocket water actually comes from going into the water and absorbing it with your pocket over time. Like that's what happens. So I want to make that clear. We can get that on the wiki.
Quick question: how deep is this basin?
So it's not that deep. When you go up there and kind of look.
Oh,
at
I'm
You don't have
not
to get
going
in. You don't have
in.
to
I'm
get
just
in. Cool.
I just want to know if we all float down here.
No.
I hate you.
It's
I
a
hate
very,
you.
It's a very shallow pool.
Too many clowns.
So, since you're not getting in, I'm assuming you're looking at stuff.
Yeah.
The fountains that are there, there's 3 kind of. There's one large one where everybody's in, and there's 2 other on the side. One on the side has been broken. They're just like there's an immense slice right down it, and it's just crushed. The one on the very far right, from where they're splashing says for bathing, and the one in the middle says blessings of Yasun.
So you know there one that says bathing right there. Not blasphemy at all. Nope. Cool.
Like when you read it, it's like it's in the weird dialect, but it always says splashing pool.
Remember
Children's pool.
when I said there are such things as lies in order to tell the truth? Same thing. Same thing. They're all splashing pools if you can see past the lies.
Okay.
Strawberry's just drinking the water that he's just swimming in. Paying attention. Completely paying attention. Ears perked all the way
You
up.
get +1 like stamina
Yes!
that gets expended. It's like one of the. It's like the first one that gets expended.
Oh, and,
you get +1 to an armor.
And Bumpy gets +1 immortality, right? From the water?
Immortality? No, he does not get amounts of immortality. I know you want to keep him.
You're gonna make me Harry and the Hendersons, aren't you? Go! We don't want you here! I'm John Lithgow!
Pray, what do? Do you get in? Do you try to actually use the fountain as it's supposed to be used?
Yes, I will do the proper rites, and I will take a little cylinder for the water for later blessings.
Cool.
But I will do it so respectfully.
Strawberry, when Prey comes by to, when they dip the thing in the water to get the water, Strawberry just, like, goes from splashing wildly, just splashing very carefully. Like very gently, but still not refusing to stop splashing. Just, like, politely splashing.
Great.
So, we have established, at least fun fact, Yasun is recognized on the underside, which means there's commonality in social structures. I can't believe I'm actually sounding smart right now. What's going on with my life?
Strawberry and Bumpy roll over the edge of the fountain, and they both just shake off all over prey.
Yep.
But then you get +1. I'm assuming some of our splashings get in your mouth. That's a weird sentence. I wish you didn't say that. So sorry, Internet.
So in this plaza, is there can I get a good feeling of other notable buildings around us, or we're still like low point and most of the archways hide?
You're kind of in the there's a lot of covered hallways and roofs. It is still like in that villa marketplace kind of style right now. You can continue going what you would imagine is like deeper in because there are like more roads, like pathways leading around and in, but you can tell like there's more towards the center.
You see, normally at this point I would like to climb because we made a lot of noise and thus we're really in what we call a canyon trap right now because we know where our position is and there's only certain pathways to go, but I'm pretty sure you yell at me if I climb, so let's just go that way.
I only yell at you if you climb and then fall like you did earlier.
I make no promises.
And that's why I'll yell at you if you climb.
Okay. Lotus, are you good to go yet?
No.
Splash, 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 splash.
Have you achieved?
Strawberry puts out some more candied meat just like in a trail along with them as they're walking away.
It's effective.
That hangover
And at
is
the end,
strong.
there's like one really big candy cane that's covered in sugar and meat.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a special present.
So this is what it's like. I don't like being responsible and sober and responsible. Okay, kids, let's continue this way, and we're moving,
And then, as you're heading, you're following these villas and these hallways and like heading down these paths, and as if you walk through a barrier, all of a sudden there is a cacophonous noise, and there is the sound of people and rushing and busyness and people flowing by you, and you're like in the middle of an immense crowd of the most diverse, like, servants you've ever seen. Servants of every kind are bustling about in their marketplace. They're shouting, there's coffee, there's laughing, there's food, the smells of meats and grilled vegetables and just, like, the most delightful spices.
This is, like, and when they bust by us, we can actually feel them.
No, you don't feel them.
Wait, we just hear it?
You just see
see
them,
it and hear-
and they just pass
And
through.
smell them.
Now you know why I was so excited about the licking building thing. This is what I was getting.
What?
Ghosts.
You're just gonna lick more buildings.
That one is.
Oh my God, it's a clown.
It's commedia dell'arte more along the lines of it is definitely clownish.
Ghost clown. Ghost clown.
I pull Bumpy in front of us.
Kill a ghost clown.
Kill a ghost clown. Lotus, that's a ghost clown.
I'm gonna just run through and just be like arm chopping the heads.
You're just like
Decap-
kicking at everybody like
No, decapitated. Like just be like, yeah, heads.
Is it
everywhere.
like when they pass through it? Is it kind of like a smoke thing? So when you do this, like it kind of takes off like the head for a second. The smoke
yeah, it does.
puts
Yeah,
it
and
back together.
it's like light. It's like this light casting a shadow through it for a
Yeah,
second, and it
yeah.
snaps back. Yeah, that's what it feels like.
So, are they aware of us, or are they just doing their normal lives?
They are unaware of you.
Okay. Good news is that they haven't noticed us yet, which either means it's an elaborate ruse to lure us into a sense of false peace before they can spring their trap and consume our souls whole, or we're looking at a vision of the past.
Or
vision
it's a
of-
ghost clown.
Why did you have to say ghost clown?
Because it's kind of looking at me.
No. I don't think it's Oh, okay. It has two eyes that
Yeah,
are going
it's-
opposite directions.
Yeah, I don't.
Wait, stand very still. Clowns can only see motion.
Emotion or motion?
Motion.
Okay, good, because I have a lot of feelings.
Yeah, I was about to say the only motion and emotion that clown can feel is pain and suffering. So just stand very still. Nope. See, it's still moving. We're fine.
Okay, we're fine.
We're good.
I was really worried.
Yeah.
I was like, I was actually scared
Yeah.
for a second.
That was a close one.
Clowns are artists that deserve our respect.
Clowns are abomination of monsters.
Strawberry turns Lotus to face the horrifying-looking clown that's the scariest thing that anyone's ever seen.
Look at this talent. That takes a lot of work to look that terrifying.
And you see him like he's sketching something, but like you can't see what it is, but it looks like he's looking right at you, sketching something.
I hope he's drawing my picture.
And he is, but it's a caricature of you that looks very uncute.
It's
It's not it's not canon.
it draws something that only you recognize, and it is your old self.
Nice.
And then this clown starts to come closer. Looks at you, puts the drawing away. What is
Lotus.
it exactly? What does it look like?
I like to imagine that it's just okay. So there was a
Is
scene.
it a kind one? Are you gonna be terrible? Like what kind of like what? Race
So
do you
I
imagine looking
I like to imagine that it looks. So for real, in my head, I am imagining a clown, but with just like without eyes, with bleeding eye. Like well, the eye holes are bleeding, but they do have eyes.
Yeah.
That are very much there, like just melting clown makeup, but black and white and stripes.
So
just
humanoid. So
stripes.
it's humanoid.
Humanoid, but like
Okay.
there's stripes down with bleeding eye makeup.
Great, it's coming towards you.
Cool.
As close as I ever got into the X.
Oh,
Oh no.
no, it's okay. It's
You're-
okay.
okay.
Clowns.
really? Okay. So the moment that it gets weird is when it shifts over and starts to lose that the clown feature. I'll say it becomes wispier and starts to come closer to you. It's not defined anymore as like a human, but it's humanoid shape, like kind of like a wispy shadow, and it's guiding through the light, and it's like kind of softly.
What is
towards you.
Bumpy doing at this moment? Is Bumpy reacting to the clown? I do think the clown is coming out. Okay, Bumpy. We should. Could you? Would you mind holding this?
I'm gonna run up to it
Great.
and just go pew. And
Okay.
See if it's actually real or not.
It is very real. You feel this emotion that washes over you. You feel the warmth you feel like a clamminess kind of slowly creep into you. This feeling of broken promises and loss. And you take one damage.
Take 1 damage.
Yes.
Luckily, you had +1 stamina from that water
What
that
do
you
you
drank.
do?
It's an existential dread clown. Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Spirit. We'll say spirit.
So is it legitimately a clown, like an entertainer?
It had the look of like a street performer, for example, right? And as a second, once it showed you that picture of your old self, it kind of like that. It's like it's like a realization coming over you, and it kind of the illusion kind of feathered away, and it just exists as a spirit, and it's just been coming towards you. You feel it, like when you ran your hand through it, like you felt that creep over you, but you know it's there and it's real, and you can do harm to it if you want.
Can I eat it?
Yes. Let's see. Roll.
But I
think
want to
you're-
be its friend too.
Oh no, it's nothing but sadness.
That's okay.
You can try to eat it.
Okay, I'll eat it.
Roll. Let's see. Roll mind. Well, no, actually, I'm just gonna have you roll a push because you're doing something very risky. So just roll flat, just 2d6s. Don't add anything to it.
Okay. 5.
Oh, you don't wind up doing it.
And she gets a break dice.
You try to. It is too. You feel that it is not weakened enough for you to do this just yet, and so this. Oh God. When you chomp it down. You're okay?
I'm okay.
Okay. You chomp down and it tastes of. It tastes like the cold. It tastes like cold fog and silty water, and it slips out of you. You do take another point of damage because you tried to put it in your mouth.
Okay.
Mouth
What do we
damage.
see, like, from our end? Does it look like Lotus is being injured by it?
Oh,
Does it look
freezing.
It's like a humidifier when you like try to take smoke in, but it's like immediately comes back on a huge puff, and it's like ugh.
You took
And it's
too big of a
like
rip on that
disheveled,
plate.
and it's not nearly as silky and smoky. It's kind of like little disheveled.
Lotus, I don't think we should eat the spirit creature of dread.
It's okay.
Pray, would you hold,
But it continues towards you.
Pray, could you hold this leash? Mm-hmm. Okay, Bumpy.
Continue towards you guys, and Bumpy's just like,
Strawberry walks up to it.
cool.
What you got, clown?
And it's gonna try and reach towards you. And like, I'd imagine when it tried to reach you, you're just like, ow, like,
I would like to bite its hand.
cool.
Why is everyone trying to bite existential terror?
Because I already feel it 24/7.
What's the point of existence? Experience.
Fair enough. Do I roll?
Yeah, roll.
Spoken
roll,
like
roll for
eternal
violence.
creature.
What'd you get?
I got a 10. It was almost a box
Good.
card.
No, good. So, you feel this coolness as you're punching through, and it's to that all the pent up rage and disappointment and the fiery. What is it that you value the most? What is it that you value the most? What does Strawberry value the most?
The boss.
What value? Like, what is really important to get back? Or, like, what is the warm feeling? What gives Strawberry a warm feeling right now?
Doing the right thing.
So, you feel the disappointment and failure and loss come over you, but it is slowly burnt away and dispersed by that. You feel that will to protect other people, and you feel it make contact and overcome this emotion, and the ghost whisks away, and so does his vision. And you are stuck back in the ruins. The buildings that were once gilded and clean and shined with gloss of like a sun is now dusty and red again, and there's the dim light that surrounds you. And it is
Cool.
quiet again.
I don't like ghost room or ghost clown room.
I'm pretty sure I've
Bumpy
read
comes
this.
up to you and like bumps you in the knee, and it's like,
I miss it already. It felt like, I don't know, the worst day of my life, but it was also the last day that I saw them, and you know, that feeling's so far away now.
What?
What?
Oh, the ghost should come back. I want to touch it some more. Get that feeling again. It's so dull now.
I promise there'll be. Well, ouch. But I promise. I promise there'll be plenty more ghosts to touch on our adventure.
But maybe not that one. That.
I mean, I feel like we can't. I feel like Ghost Clown is such a defined character that we're gonna encounter Ghost Clown on an episode weekly to weekly basis.
oh,
Ghost Clown every week. That's gonna be my new RPG show.
okay.
Oh, sorry, I was putting the picture of the Ghost Clown over. Now look at the demon, the nice demon that I made that says help us.
It's cool. Cool.
No, but you know, like when you're really sad and you listen to sad music over and over because it makes the sad feel more real and more legitimate.
I don't really listen to music.
I went through that phase as a teenager, yes.
So
What's a teenager?
that's what it was
Me.
like. The ghost clown, but it was like the worst day of my life over and over again. But it still was the last time I got to see somebody, and it felt nice. I want to go back.
Who did you see?
Doesn't matter, but we need to find the ghost clown again.
Or we need to find our friend that went missing mysteriously in a flash of light.
I'm sure they're fine. Ghost clown.
Well, it is.
Strawberry
Clown.
rolls to the ground. Oh, Bumpy.
If we
Sorry,
find
let's pull
Lotus,
it back.
or if we find Elif, then I promise you that we can spend time finding the ghost clown again. But, you know, the longer that we're separated, the more likely it is we won't find anything.
Okay, I mean, with Elif though, the thing that they were the most afraid of can't happen to them anymore. So if any other thing that's bad is happening to them, it's still not as bad as their worst fear. So it's not that bad.
No, her worst fear is being alone.
Wow.
This is not necessarily better. It just is less imminent.
Well, nice to have your worst fear being alone. That would be a nice worst fear to have.
I feel like you've got some things to work through that you want to talk about simultaneously. You also do not want to talk about it, and it's making for a very uncomfortable existence. And I really like you, and I don't know what to do at this point. So I'm just gonna keep licking my own bumpy dog.
You should
friend.
join me in drinking.
Yeah.
I have more drinks if you want them.
Well,
You can join me in drinking.
Alright, I love you very much, Lotus. You're my other best friend. But you really need to cut the bullshit. Because right now, you're not only trying to enable a person who has obviously had a problem drinking, thank you very much. You're also devaluing other people's fears and belittling others' experiences. So, stop wallowing and let's get to work, please. Or tell us what the matter is. You don't get it both ways.
Alright, where's Elif? Let's find Elif.
Thought you would go that way.
but seriously though, if you ever, and Strawberry's on the ground with Bumpy, they're just kind of like licking each other a little bit, just hitting each other in a nice way. But if you ever want to talk, I understand, because you seem to have lessons you want to impart, but without context, they're a little confusing. And we like you, and if you want to talk, we are here.
Everything's confusing. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I know. I'm learning that. I have a new friend.
It's great.
I found next to some crates in an underground, upside down world in a place where demons live. It's crazy. This world's weird, man.
How do you want to find a lift if smelling doesn't work? Do you want to scry or meditate?
I'm gonna actually meditate, and I'm gonna
Cool.
try something new, actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna change the pattern that I normally cut myself to bring out Dear Sister in the opposite pattern because we're in upside down.
Okay, cool. Okay. Do you do any? Does Lotus do anything?
No.
Though wallowing in the feeling of ghosty. Okay. Okay.
It's like punching a bruise where you're just like, yeah.
I love that feeling so much.
Yeah.
He's just like kind of like on the ground, just like this feeling. I want the golden feeling again.
I swear to you soon, Lotus, that every time I encounter you when I go away.
Oh no.
If we didn't lose internet, it's gonna be an awkward moment for us. We're gonna talk and we're gonna sing, and my name is now Gus. I'm Gus. Hey everyone. Hi, Gus here.
That's like the last name I would ever expect for you.
We lost internet.
We lost interwebs.
interwebs.
Yep.
Yeah.
break.
Oh, I would like to try and come back first.
You can come.
Turns out,
Oh, yeah.
sci-fi
It's just-
Sirenscape is
Yeah.
best for all of my dungeon
Oh, no,
and
this is
city
not-
needs.
This is, I really
Nice.
want an X card.
So
It's just-
fantasy is like
Something about scary clowns or though. It's just like
fantasy is a really good battle theme. Hi guys,
Hi.
peeps, humans.
The clowns
folks.
did it.
Take a second, but
like
The clowns are gnawing on the Wi-Fi.
so. I'm more interested in macabre and physical horror, like as interest, but in the terms of things I actually find scary physically, clowns are like one of the few things where I'm like,
Oh, okay.
they're like physically creepy when they're like, you know, it variety.
That actually makes a lot of sense, because for me, I've always disliked clowns, but I definitely hate the combination of clowns and dolls. That freaks me out. Clown doll freaks me out.
Clown doll, yeah.
Like I hate it. I hate it so much. And like the thing is, like, it's not physically intimidating because I can obviously kick it. I'm a big guy. Like, if
So it's
it
an
comes at
irrational
me,
fear.
it doesn't even have hands that work. It's a doll, but it's still scary to look at. Like, I'd be like, oh my god, and then I just kick it. Like, done. Horror movie over. I know I can't think of a horror movie with a toy clown, but probably.
Oh, I can think of several.
What name 7?
Several,
Name
not seven.
one.
The one that just happened.
so now might be a good time to take a break.
Oh, are we live?
We're live.
Oh shit! We're live. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna go take a break and decompress for a second. We're gonna go get some drinks and stretch out and hang out a bit, go get some snacks. You know, we'll be back in probably 15. I'm gonna say 15 at 8:45. Well, 15 after I read the donations. We're going to be doing this impromptu break. Hold on 1 second. 1 second!
We're gonna read the donations. We're gonna read the donations. It's gonna be great. We're gonna read them, and it's almost a 8:15. It's over 8:15. It's what is it called when it's a 30 past 8?
15 till.
A half past 15 till. 2 halftime. Halftime at 8 o'clock.
It's halftime at 8 o'clock. Okay, sure. Oh, you guys, there's so much love in here. This is great.
Why
Okay.
isn't noon called halftime? That's better. Noon. Whoever named
Because
it.
there's no show at halftime in
Damn
real
it.
life.
Damn it.
All right, first donation from Evelyn Batrivka with 3586. Y'all keep being awesome. Also, make numbers better. Making numbers better. Making numbers better. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. It's always great to see your names in chat. Makes me real happy.
Love your word faces.
Grinny, $10. Please put this $10 towards helping AJ get the help he needs for his foot and mouth disease.
Yeah.
We almost
Hey.
forgot about that.
75 out of 100 Americans suffer that every day.
No, I'm not going to say that. Never mind. I'm going to walk away.
Pumpkin, 1428. I have a question. At the start, did Blood, Mohawk, and Murder Mullet roll down the hill like Strawberry, Lotus, and Prey? Also, you folks are great, and I love you all. I think Blood, Mohawk, and Murder Mullet stayed behind, or did they come?
Is that Josh and Josh?
I believe
Josh
that-
and Josh came.
Oh yeah, no, they were definitely they were
came.
chilling
Yes,
with us. They liked
rolled.
us.
They rolled.
Yeah,
yes.
they're really cool people.
Yes, they're rolled.
I'm just assuming they're making out right now somewhere.
Yes, they probably didn't go to the city. Yeah.
It's like, we will guard you guys from out here.
We'll keep an eye out for Aleph at this doorway. Yum, 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 yum.
But I believe that they also are like they're. So this is how I like to believe they're making out, if I may. Okay. They're making out, but their eyes are open and looking both ways. They're alternating both sides to look at, so they're keeping an eye out while doing it. So they're owning their beauty because they really care.
It's cute hand-holding.
Yeah,
Come
they're
on, it's
really
great.
they're really cute, but they also like it's very efficient in making out and guard watching, whatever it's called.
Guard watching.
Scoping out the situation.
Guard watching.
Scoping out because they put the mouthwash. Let's keep going.
Greedy Weasley, $5. Hey Anna, can we get a show where Steph just makes weird animal noises for 3 hours because she's really good at it and I'm a fan of the sound she makes to the lizard creature. For the lizard creature.
Bumpy.
You're welcome. Bumpy. Combination dog and weird fish lizard. Deceptive Mirror, $10.03. Welcome to the Hellraisers, Bumpy. Please do not eat them. Please don't eat them.
Bumpy's my best friend.
That was yep, that was one of the enemies, like let's see, Bumpy, the bone worms, there's tons of stuff.
Bone worms?
Totally, yeah.
I could have a bone worm friend
No!
too.
Nope,
Bone
nope, nope,
worms?
nope.
Bone worm.
No.
Everything's named very unfortunately.
Bone worms.
Swallowers and
Very
bone worms.
Yep.
Oh. just hit me.
Gritty Weasley, $16. Gonna get us to the first goal in honor of Lotus and her adorable big mouth. Love you, Ari. Pumpkin, $14.28. 2/4 of the cast now have pets. 3 if you include Aleph's family. What kind of pet will Lotus find? Trooper, $25. Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a demon on throne. Oh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels. Yeah. And now that your mouth has descended, a light hits the gloom on throne. Thank you. That was great. Left-handed monkey wrench, $75.
Holy.
Too tired to brain. Please insert message. Who wants to insert a message?
I'd like to insert a message as Bumpy.
Oh, what does this bark like again?
Thank you. What was it? Who was that?
Left-handed monkey
I
wrench.
did a monkey wrench. Thank you.
And Pumpkin with 1428. Lotus with the real talk. Memories are important and need to be treasured. Remember the last time you saw them, those feelings are valid and delving into the darkness can feel good. Okay, cool. We're gonna take a 15-minute break. We'll be back at, I can't do math.
See you after intermission.
Yeah.
What time is it?
35.
It's
so.
8. It's a half time.
Right, so 50. It'll be 8:50.
Goodbye. See you probably at 8:55.
We can be time.
Can we please stop talking about this thing that we're talking about? The cameras are rolling, and we are here live playing Leviathan Distant Stars on what's another on
Roll for it.
Roll 4. We're playing Leviathan Distant Stars on Roll 4 right now.
Roll 4, like before FORE. Come on, guys.
Yeah, this is I love this
Roll for eat.
Roll 4. That's the new name of the show.
That's a new cooking show that's all randomly generated food.
Can we have a okay?
I like that idea.
Okay.
Roll for eat.
I actually have an idea.
God.
Can you come by? Can we just do I'll be the GM and you'll be Lotus. I'm gonna steal your brand real quick, and just come to my stream and you'll just do a Lotus cooking show,
Yes.
and that's it. It's non-canon because it's on my stream.
Yes.
Anyway, Steph, our wonderful GM, would you like to talk about?
Am I a
stuff so we're
GM?
not
I don't
gonna-
know. You just guys kind of just grab the reins from me all the time. I don't know.
You-
What?
Well, because you're like not holding the reins. You're making awesome bird sounds. Birds can't hold
welcome
reins.
back. Yes, they can. What is wrong with it? What?
I think Marcus got makeup on my laptop.
I have never. Hold on. Where? I didn't touch
Apparently-
your laptop. I have not touched your laptop at all.
There's like a face print on
think
one
your
of these
laptop
like
got
dice
your face-
mats.
my face
like
on-
one of
yeah.
them has a bunch of makeup like sludge on it.
Yeah, there's some sludge over there because I got some on earlier.
it's
I thought it
fine.
was
This is,
my
this is our life.
Listen, if we're gonna talk about my sludge right now,
makeup. Wow.
I'd like to be present. So let me be here. Let me.
I mean, we
let me-
were talking about swallowers before. So.
Swal-
Nah, you know how it
This
feels.
is. I'm stuck forever. I'm never.
Stuck forever. Stuck forever. Welcome back to Eat, Pray, Kill. The internet borked for a second. We blame the table goblins, and we're back now from our break. Hopefully everybody had a good time getting a nice drink and stretching. We've had to go on an adventure for some ice. That was fun. That was kind of cool. Welcome back to Eat, Pray, Kill. I'm Steph. I'm the GM, apparently. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at SourFruitJunkie. Yeah. Lotus, who are you?
My name is Arya. You can
The
find me.
gankiest gank.
Genki Skank. Yeah, I'm always. The only way I'm not fidgeting all the time is because I'm writing something down.
I just need a fidget spinner with your face in all three of the rings. So just to get really
Yes.
smiling.
I like that idea.
So creepy.
You can find me on Twitter at Genki Soda. I got real sad earlier because I once read a really, really long article from the National Clown Association about how all these scary clown tropes are destroying their careers and their art, and a lot of them
That-
fall into deep pairs of despair, deep pits of despair, and then choose to end it all because they're like, no one likes clowns. And then I was thinking about sad clowns, and
Thanks
I
for
got
talking
sad.
about clown suicide on this happy stream.
It made me really sad. I want you all to know.
I kind of. This is the X card that I'm not. Nope, we're good. You can't X card this real life thing about clowns dying. Oh no, now I'm thinking about it. Send me the article.
Gigi, are you okay?
Hi, my name is Algernon Bolden. I'm going through existential dread right now.
What just happened?
I don't know. We went to the sunken place.
I just can't hold all these lemons right now. Oh god.
I think we all float down here. That's all I'm saying right now. Yep, I'm a devil over hairbrain schemes, and I'm playing for you, Prey the Lion, and whoo, tonight's weird.
I thought I heard you said I'm the devil.
I heard I'm the devil at Hairbrain Schemes. I'm like, no, you're not Mitch.
No.
I love Mitch. Mitch is the devil. It's a nice term for Mitch.
Our dark.
Are you saying that Mitch would not like to be the king of hell? Are you telling me right now that Mitch would not want to be the king of hell?
Moving on.
Sorry,
You get to
Mitch.
hang
I
out with
love
some
you.
cool peeps.
I love you, Mitch. Please don't send us to Mitch.
Mitch is really cool.
I feel like there's shoes right now. There's just like lots of shoes.
Hey, hi, my name is Drunkly Romantic, and I'd like to take a minute to talk about Hairbrain Schemes, a wonderful company run by a very wonderful group of people who I love very amazingly, and
You
they're
could
great.
say-
They made
you could say-
BattleTech, and BattleTech's available on Steam. You can check it out. It's got tons of new stuff coming for it, DLC, all that great stuff. Great, just new things to make it an even better game than it is. Not that it wasn't a great game before. Check it out. Sorry, Mitch. How you doing? Follow me on Twitter and Twitch at WeBeHairbrain.
I'm gonna write this down. Guilt equals free marketing. I love it.
Who are you? Steamy
I'm-
Dreamy.
I
social
am
media
Drunkly.
managerini.
Yes, I'm the Steamy Dreamy social media managerini, Drunkly Romantic. If you see things on Twitter that you like, definitely me. If you see things on Twitter that you don't like,
Probably.
All are you?
not me at all. That's someone else. Don't worry. It's not Anna though. Someone else. And I'm playing Strawberry, a demon who has a new best friend,
my God.
a Damphibian, I forgot what we called it.
A Danphibian?
Damphibian.
Damn Vivian.
And who's named Bumpy, and he's my friend forever.
A swallower.
Bumpy the Swallower. We don't say the last
We
part,
say
though.
Trash Toad.
Trash Toad.
It's just a lot easier.
I like Trash Toad a
It's
lot.
a lot easier.
Oh, I cannot respond to chat right now because my mind goes to dirty places.
Is that like a
That's all I'm
Resident
saying.
Evil character? Because there's the Lickers from Resident Evil. There's the Swallowers. Does anyone know if does Silent Hill have like spitters?
I mean,
No, Left 4 Dead has
do.
spitters.
They
We
do.
covered
Left 4 Dead has
it.
spitters, yeah.
We
They do
covered
have
it. We
spitters.
covered
With
all
the
the terrible
long tongues.
names.
Well, they also just like, this is like the bag of black ooze. It's like,
Is that the? Oh yeah. God, I really like that game.
Oh,
Watch
is it
that
Smoker's
movie
the one with the
now.
tongue?
Smoker's the one with the tongue.
great.
Mm.
Recap,
Maybe we're playing
our
Left 4
group
Dead
has
2.
finally
Sorry.
descended
It's a waste.
into the underside of Throne, where it seems to be haunted constantly by good things and bad things. We don't know really. So,
All the good things and
we
the bad
reached
things.
the
that
archway,
can
a
be
left
full circle.
disappeared, and then Strawberry decided to run through and go explore and check things out and made a friend. He rolled boxcars on that befriend animal handling check, so yep.
And I have bountiful pocket meat.
Oh god, bountiful pocket meat. Yep, so you
That
have
is
that
meat
now.
pocket.
We just had a run-in with a spirit, lingering regret, it seems. And now we are upon a ritual of trying to locate Aleph. So, what was Prey doing?
So-
Lecturing me?
Prey was normally there's actually a very set pattern, though not many might notice how they cut themselves when they either activate Dear Sister or when trying to commune with her. This time it goes in opposite directions for it, which if anyone's cut themselves against the grain is actually a really weird feeling when you cut a old wound. How do I know this? Because I cut myself in both directions before. Anyway, so they do that and they'll drop blood and begin to try and describe a location. So I shall do so, which is a mind roll. I remember. I'm internalizing rule sets.
Nerd.
6. I'm going to re-roll that with my
Okay.
powers.
Okay, I got concerned for you.
In fact, I'm gonna can I actually spin a power dice after I use my powers to re-roll?
I think so, because with the reroll, it's,
Yeah.
like, it's bending fate. It's like
Yeah.
something horrible.
So yeah, spinning
that
fate
happens
doesn't
preventing-
take this, but I'm gonna empower it with my re-roll. So what happens is that there's a cloud of fire around Prey. It's not really heat at all, but it's as if the fate's shifting around them, as if something that was supposed to be is suddenly something else entirely, and everyone around them can feel it, but they can't put their finger on why. I guess they can at this point. Better, warmer, 9.
9?
Yeah.
In the attempts to locate Aleph?
Yep.
And are you trying to take yourself to her, or just like see where she is?
I want, my scrying questions is pretty much, do I get 3 with scrying, or is that?
I think so, yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Ask the 3. Oh,
Alright.
Yes. Pass, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm not internalized as much as I want to. My first question is, how can I find my friend?
Okay. How will you find them? You get the feeling that you get a glimpse of, you just know that it is in the future and that you are together again. That you are all together again.
Pray let's audible sigh. The second question will be, are we in danger here?
You get your. This is when Jackal chimes in and is like, yeah, no shit, when are we not? It is a feeling of both, like, it is that you are in the unknown of Throne right now. You are in lost history, you are in the lost side of Throne, literally. And of course there is danger. There are things that you've probably never seen before, people have never heard of. So of course, but also from Jackal. So what?
So what? I just want to know what's evading me because there's ghost clowns. Ghost clowns. You're me.
Yeah, no, I know they're off. You don't have to say it. You
Ghost
don't
clowns. Ghost
have
clowns.
to-
Ghost clowns.
You're freaking yourself out by saying this.
I
too.
know, but it's okay
So
because
is
I'm
it
freaking
worth
you
it?
out. Actually, kind of. I feel better, except worse, except for better. I need a therapist. Go away. Be gone.
Third one.
Feel better now. Now, so you guys hear me muttering.
Yes, get away. Stop. Is it worth it? Yes, it's worth it. Yes.
Bumpy just. Bumpy and Strawberry just. Oh.
Third question, huh? Is there anything down here I can use to help Lotus?
Ooh, in what way? Like conquer, like face her fears? Like what part? What
So
specific?
I want
how
to
do you
know how to
specifically want to help Lotus?
I want to identify further because she keeps eluding the question. I want an answer to it.
Yes. You get the yes, and you feel a pull. In the same way that your sword led you through the city, you feel that not as strong, but you know that there's something here.
Okay. Ugh. I have some good news, I have some bad news, and I have some personal but weird news.
I want to hear them in reverse order.
Okay, personal but weird news. Jackal also equally hates clowns, so I
Oh.
found like a defensive mechanism. By making myself feel worse, I also make them feel worse, and it's like a echo chamber loop.
You use the weakness
To
as a
make-
weapon,
Yes, but it's like
and you learn
weaponized.
from it.
Yeah,
Nice.
how deep? Except for the fact it's like self-harming, so it's like a double-edged sword.
Oh.
Except instead of stabbing someone, you stab yourself repeating time. Anyway, we're getting off
Also, if
topic.
you're having a double-edged sword, like, aren't you just gonna cut your hand if you try to hold it? Because it's both, there's no hilt. Just sword, just all sword, baby.
I know, you know, for some reason I always assumed that you had a hilt and this had edges on both sides.
Okay, but if
Isn't that
Bumpy
like
was
a
wearing
normal
pants, which
sword?
legs would he wear the pants on?
It depends on the sword. Usually they have a single edge, like this one. If you look at your scissors on the inside, this is actually called inverse blade. It's actually rare and relatively. Anyway, I'm getting off topic yet again. Bad news.
Yeah.
No,
What?
good news. Wait, good news.
Yeah.
LF, I think it's okay. I, in fact, am like fairly certain that if we just ride this out and do what we will do, fate has us together again. And fate only lets me down if I'm trying to get a date.
We're gonna unpack that later. This is great news for the most
Yeah.
part until the end. Is that the bad news?
No, that was the good news. The bad news is kind of more of a weird news, and come here. All right.
Bumpy just puts his head over here.
If you
It's like
put
that
your-
really gross dog breath, like
Strawberry just kind of puts his hand on Bumpy's head, just puts him back under here.
I think we can find more answers that might help Lotus down here. I don't know what, but I have a pull. Like the feeling I get, and I can feel it, and it's giving me direction. So I don't know if we should talk to her about first, or should we lead her there first. But I feel like we need to talk, and I don't know the best time because I'm the doer, not the talker. The talker, Wasifa. I'm the person who's supposed to look sexy and then do epic sword fights.
You've actually been pretty good at that lately.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You've been pulling it off. I see what
Thank
you're
you.
doing. I see what you're doing.
I appreciate being appreciative.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tap you on the shoulder
Yeah.
and then be like, okay, so like, I don't want to be petty or anything, but it's bothering me just a little bit. When I say that I think that LF is okay, somehow it's selfish or immature, but when you say you think LF is okay, suddenly it's prophecy and it's all okay. And that's just, I don't know, it feels a little unfair. We don't have to talk about it, but you just wanted to point that out.
It's kind of a weird thing, if I'm going to be honest, because that is true, even though fate seems to have something to do with them. But it is framed, your concern for it is framed about something that you want. So we think that you're talking about you just wanting to enjoy this one thing, so forget about it. It seems more dismissive. So I think that's where the communication error is being formed.
I thought y'all knew me better than that.
Well,
Making a box in the air feels surprisingly good. You should try it, Lotus.
I feel like I'm making a booty. not a box.
Well, you're.
Jackal's like, you always think about the booty.
It's just.
Duh.
And that's it. It does. And then like, you
always
just,
thinking about the booty.
it's the walk by phrase. Like he just says it and just goes.
I like just kind of fading and then. Oh, it's like.
So, yeah, sometimes I think I know you better, and then sometimes you act completely different, and it's kind of confusing. I mean, sometimes you are the sage wisdom of ages that knows way more than us, and then sometimes you like splashing around.
Listen, I'm not one-dimensional.
There's one-dimensional, and then there is
Fourth dimensional.
what he said.
I mean, I'm sorry.
You did
if
jump on a
I'm
death
not
lord's lap
like
once and said dad. Made him believe he was your dad.
convenient. I don't know.
And I'm not saying that it should be convenient, and I apologize if it sounds that way. I'm just saying it's hard to get a bead when it's all over the place. So
Also, they did blood magic, and you just kind of said it.
I have blood, therefore blood magic.
You are pretty magical. Fair.
and technically it's not blood magic. I was communicating with dearest sister.
I am still a little unclear about how this works.
One day I will draw you a diagram, but that would take at least 15 minutes of exposition or a Wikipedia page. You should check it out.
Is it a Venn diagram?
No, it's more of a flowchart.
Flow charts are less diagrammy than chart, and I'm super disappointed in them.
I mean, there is a Venn diagram of needs too, because me and dear sister have very different needs than me and Jackal and dear sister really hate each other. So it's more like a Venn Mickey Mouse.
What?
Who?
Copyright infringement?
I mean, you know, you had all those gates open at some point. Something must have.
Maybe the Geek Space logo with the Disney star. No.
No.
But, alright. I am sorry that I didn't trust you earlier. I just thought that you were having the moment, and usually when friends disappear, that's bad things, and I'm kind of a jackass, aren't I?
We're all kind of jack-eye.
Jackass?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can stop staring now. It's kind of creepy.
I actually fell asleep.
Well, this is constructive.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, Lotus, let's go this direction for no reason whatsoever. It has nothing at all to do with trying to find something that will make you feel better.
Hint, 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 it does.
Okay, so I know I said I didn't want to be petty, but I have one more thing I need to say. Is that okay? Can I at least get that it's okay?
Sure.
Alright, so like, why is it you're cool with LF being all like cryptic and, you know, I mean, they're essentially like a drug pusher, getting people addicted to their cool collective thing, but I can't be cryptic and moody without a lecture.
Oh, girl, you have not seen me begin to lecture yet, if you think that's a lecture. You should see how my parents lecture me. I have only begun to master that craft. Sorry, side tangent and a lot of history to unpack right there in that statement. I don't know how I feel about Left still, but she let me inside kind of what she is. And it wasn't what I expected from the outside. And I don't know if it's my place to say, but she doesn't take over people, at least I don't think she does. I think it's more that she shares. And that comes from an empty space, and I know, but it's hard to explain, but at least for now I want to give her the benefit of doubt, and if I'm wrong, I will deal with her myself in whatever ways I can, but I guess to answer your question, the reason why I let her be cryptic is that I didn't until she gave me something.
Okay, personal connection. Got it. I understand. Humans confuse me.
We're really simple creatures, though. I mean, like, we have...
Simple.
Yeah, we have a diagram of needs. It goes food, and then like a bunch of weird emotional issues which I don't really fully understand, and then swords.
You keep using that word, and I don't think you know what it means.
What word?
Simple.
Yeah, it's simple. Like existentialism. Very simple.
Simple. Okay. Well, show me the dictionary you use sometime. I'm interested.
What's the dictionary?
Anyway, you said we had a direction to go in?
Yeah, it's wow, I actually feel something. Usually I just get the stillness of throne, but there's actually kind of movement. This way. Onward.
And continue walking through the ruins. There. Roll. Let's see. You continue walking, and
Uh-oh.
there's more of these beautifully chiseled buildings. They're used these red stones, but they're also like, not only do people build houses, but they built into what once used to be here. And there's this like, this very natural look about the architecture.
But there's still no skulls, no proof that these are being built into gods.
No, you don't see the god bodies here.
Huh.
God bottom.
So you don't see like those huge towering skeletons. You see buildings. You see these intricately, beautifully crafted buildings that exist. It's familiar, but it isn't anything you've seen again. There's a very delicate sort of touch to it, if you could imagine, like the aesthetic of understanding what it means to be one and whole. That's what you get from like the way the art works, the way things are built together, the way just the buildings feel and look, is that these ruins, the people that used to live here lived together. There was a space for everyone that existed in this place.
This is actually making me sadder as we go along. I remember a long time ago I wrote stories about harmony, which was a funny story because there ain't none in Throne. And I thought maybe there's some in one of the other worlds, but the kings own the world. And when they go into a new gate, they just take what they want. And I always said there's probably one gate out there that's just completely untouched. And maybe it was here, but it's all that remains. What happened here? Can you taste that by chance, Lotus?
Not quite. I've got some theories, some things, sort of whispers between the margins of different writings, but nothing concrete.
I don't suppose, and they live happily ever after is in any of those writings.
No.
That was
Did you roll for that?
no, I was dropping the dice.
And as you are just speaking and walking, you are hit with another wave. It feels like the shift that happened when the market changed, but all of a sudden you aren't in that city, you aren't in the alley anymore, you aren't in that courtyard, you are in a long enclosed hallway. All you see ahead of you is another wall and a turn, and the walls are different. It is this dark, rich teal. There are textures and patterns across the wall that are familiar to those visions, but they are much clearer and untouched by time, untouched by the ruins and the dust and the rot.
It's your clown.
No. The air is cold. It is dry. There's no freshness to it. And you look behind you, there's still more hallway. You can't really tell where you are. Like, there's a very, very particular feeling of not knowing where you're trying to go.
Is anyone good with mazes? Do we have a bull with us? Or perhaps a mamble?
Bumpy says. Bumpy says he can do it, but it's
Alright.
gonna cost you. I don't know why I'm translating Bumpy like Bumpy's a good business person.
It's Executive Strawberry
Yeah,
trying to be
sorry,
like, I'm
hold
gonna
on.
be helpful.
I don't know where my glasses are. They're gone forever. They're gone forever. I'm not allowed to see anymore. Let's play the game.
Alright, Bumpy, you lead the way because I don't like this feeling of being lost. I'm not usually lost. Also, if this is a ghost thing, does that mean we're actually somewhere else, or are we...
Are you asking Bumpy this?
Yes.
This is a ghost thing. Bumpy rolled a 6, so Bumpy is lost.
Bumpy just bumps into a wall. Oh, that's Bumpy bumping into things. Classic Bumpy.
Okay,
Can I try to lick the walls and get a sense of things?
You can lick the walls, yes, absolutely.
Roll
Roll mind.
mind.
I left you your sheets over there.
13.
Great. What questions do you want to know?
Oh, the sheets are here.
Yeah.
Which way should we go?
You're with 13?
Which way?
Great. Forward, where you're facing, and take the turn.
Take the turn. Okay. What could be useful here?
You lick the walls.
Mm-hmm.
It's really expensive.
It's really expensive. So it might
And it's
be
gilded
money.
and lined with like when you look closer at like the textures, they're actually like it's like mosaicked around, and then some spots there are like there are like mosaics in some parts of the wall that depict the city or depict people. There's like so many like carvings in the wall, and some of them have jewels in them.
Nice. Totally gonna take
You
some
want to take
of
a
this.
view? Okay.
I like shiny things. And one more question I get. What here seems to be false or deceitful?
Everything.
Everything. If I hold up my little hag claw, what do I get?
You still see the maze, though. You
Still
see
see
the
the
maze. Trying to imagine, like, what would you see with the hag claw? The hag claw, what did it say? It would reveal anything that's secret or hidden away.
To reveal a true form.
Okay. Okay. To reveal the true form. So the lies aren't necessarily in the maze itself. There's something greater that is twisting around you that the hag claw cannot see through. This maze is true. The hag claw, as you're looking through it, you can see on the walls as well that it's written or it's shown that there's great treasure if you pass through.
Nice.
There's treasure if you pass through. The maze itself is true. There are going to be things in here that are going to be lies. But if you can pass through and make it to the center, there's a treasure.
Probably not the definition of treasure I'm excited about. I'm just gonna yell, treasure!
And you go turn the corner. Okay, you follow?
Treasure.
I'm taking jewels out of the wall, too.
Yeah.
Totally.
Have you never read any of those books where you touch the treasure and it starts like a giant, marble falls from the ground and starts chasing you around the maze and you might get crushed by it?
I'm gonna level
New
with
experiences.
you. New experiences.
Squishy human.
Oh.
Bringing it back.
You can eat our dead bodies. It's great. Nutritious. It'll keep you alive in here a little while.
We do have to protect Bumpy, you're right.
I mean, actually, I don't know how Dead Flesh or Demon works. Does it decompose like normal? I never really tried.
That's probably for the best, and if you did, it's also probably for the best that you hide that you tried.
Probably. And plus, the green blood kind of sets me off a little bit.
Bumpy's still kind of walking to a corner. Just like staring at a corner, just kind of like. Boop. Boop. Meat.
And he runs down the hall. Goes around a corner, and then
Leash.
just
Go.
stops.
Follow.
What? Bumpy's making a sound, and it either means Bumpy's scared or Bumpy's just being Bumpy.
Maybe there is a child caught in a well.
What is it, Bumpy?
You see ahead of you is a skeleton,
Is it what size is it?
human size.
I'm gonna gnaw on the bones.
Great.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I stand back and get ready for a fight because this is always what
Yep.
happens when Lotus does this.
No.
I'm gonna unsheath your sister.
Okay. Are you trying to taste something out of the bones? I'm assuming.
Taste the
Or
bones.
are you just chewing the bones?
It's just chewing the bones, but if I can taste something, I'm excited.
Is that like a Lotus saying? Like, oh, we're just chewing the bones. Chewing the bones with that
will
big
you roll
presentation.
mind?
Yeah. 11.
Oh, shit.
This
You
is
taste
strong.
these
This
bones.
is strong. You taste unfulfillment. You taste regret. You taste. You feel prey while you're chewing on this bone.
Pray this tastes like you. It tastes like regret and unfulfillment and like other humans, but also it's you.
Is this you being petty again?
No. I don't. Was that even petty earlier, or was that just me sticking up for myself? The world may never know.
Do you look closer?
I mean, I have so many questions right now. Like, one, what do you know how I taste like?
I would assume she has tasted all of us. Definitely me.
I thought we went over this.
No, it's okay. I'll walk over slowly, and I'm gonna, with the tip of your sister, poke at the bone.
You
Just like-
see, there's some shreds of the clothing that are there, and they're the silk cloths that you have. And you recognize it as Sifa's.
Cool.
And next to it
cool,
is
cool.
a sword.
Is it dear? I'm gonna.
It is the exact replica. It looks just like Dearest Sister.
Okay. I never thought I would see myself as a dead self. Does that mean there's a fourth self of me? Am I in 4D now? What is life?
What's happening?
I think Lotus is eating me right now.
Why are you a skeleton in this maze?
Future past.
This is time stuff.
Does that mean I'm gonna die in the cave?
It means
down
if
here?
you think about it too much, your head will explode.
No.
Try not to-
No. Don't worry. So the maze is real, but there are lies in here, and we just have to not get caught up in the lies of ourselves.
Well, that's good with this group.
Yeah.
So just do as you always do. Be the truest true you, and you'll be guided forward.
As she
Okay.
says that, you hear down the next hall.
That wasn't just me, right?
No, I definitely heard that. It was a wispy voice that said hungry. And I feel like we're going to meet the next member of our crew.
I don't like this.
Lotus, you want to take this one?
I'm going to stick the rest of these bones in my pocket.
Fair enough. Strawberry holds the leash on his tail, so Strawberry leads, but Bumpy's following.
Cool. Roll mind.
If I get snake eyes, is it gonna explode? Oh! It was box curves, but it's -1, so it's
So that's fine.
-1, so it's 11.
It's fine.
Damn it!
No, it's fine. So
You
you
annihilate.
go closer towards
I know
the
what this
voice.
shit is.
So as you're turning, there is the fork. There's again, you can either continue down or take a turn, and you follow the sound, and you go down the hall. And as you turn and head towards it, there is no one there. It's just clear. And the whispering stops. And this is it. As you turn, it's hug, and it stops.
I think I found a trap.
Being right there in a second.
Thank you.
1 second. Come. Igloo's joy tastes at least a little bit good. Is it all just regret and sorrow? Isn't there some like juicy
there's the
center?
roll, just to clarify, like you get the feel of a pull like that is not malicious and is not like wrong. It is like when you follow your gut instincts and you're right, that's the feeling that you're getting.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And same as you when you rolled earlier, like that like I'm gonna go this way. It is
That makes sense.
a pull. It is literally a pull to you that is good. That is like I have seen through the veil, and I understand, and this is where it needs to go, like where you need to lead.
Okay.
What do you do, Pray?
I'm gonna walk to find Strawberry and try to think about what my bones mean, and they taste like regrets. Like you don't want to eat. Like for one thing, you don't want to hear about being eaten, but come on, at least I want to be delicious. Like rotisserie, umami.
Also, Lotus took
I
your
mean,
bones. That's
there's a
fucked
reason
up.
why I took them all. They taste good.
That's still super fucked up, though. Like,
I
imagine I said that in my strawberry voice, because both are applicable.
Listen, I can make you some tasty self soup stock later if you want.
I mean, auto cannibalism.
Eat prey without the killing.
Wow. So this is what it feels like to like lose yourself in reality. Yeah, this is not crazy. Let's go help Strawberry, and so I don't have to think about like eating myself in film form.
Great.
Oh wait, what happened to the other sword, like the other dear sister? I didn't actually check it too.
Do you want to?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
really quick. I mean, if I can have two dear sisters.
How do you want to like look at it? It physically looks like your sword.
I'm gonna pick it up and just heft it a little bit. Does it feel the same?
Yeah.
I'm putting it on my back. I have double sisters now.
Okay.
I have twins.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
arrogance.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I mean, if one epic sword battle is good, two is epic squared.
Cool.
That checks out.
So do you you just continue?
Yeah, just continue. Like Barry? Barry?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, tell me if we're getting close to the trap, because I don't want to step on something and cause our demise, because then I will actually be the skeleton that we found.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm not so sure it's a trap. I just definitely feel like I'm in the right place right now.
Alright, trust your instincts. That's what I've learned. Your instincts will never lead you wrong unless you're really drunk.
Roll mind.
Woo! I'm gonna re-roll that.
So you feel, I'll let you roll for sure.
hope it's
But
not
in
worse.
that moment, like, is that little stutter? You feel a creeping cold. You feel ice. You feel an emptiness start creeping up behind your back. And then, what did you roll?
I rolled an 8 that time.
This time?
Yeah.
Okay. You continue down, and you have a choice. It goes straight to a wall, and you get left and right. And you're about to falter, but then you take the right side, and you continue on. Let's see. You find an etching in the wall. It's like along with all the designs. It's part of the murals and it's part of the murals and all the mosaics they're laying around, and you see what looks like the city. It is golden. It is radiating. You see it takes up the entire hall, and there are all these different separate figures that surround the city. You decide to try and count them all, and coming back to like the reflecting wall, there are the 111,000,
100. Oh.
and they surround the city. And there are 4 beacons above it.
Hey, Barry, Lotus, I'm fine, okay. I'm just gonna be a moment really quick. And I actually reach into my bag and pull out a parchment thing and begin to draw what I
Cool.
see. And I'm assuming that's gonna take a little while to do even a rough
Yeah.
approximation.
Yeah. So what do you guys do? Do you follow him down? Do you follow them down?
Yeah.
Or-
I'm gonna poke him with the bow.
Strawberry would like to stop this if that happens.
The bone?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely bumps. Bumpy Old is like,
Just ate the whole bone.
yeah.
Great, now other people are eating me.
Okay. This is just
Oh,
weird.
it's probably not really you.
I mean, I mean, if I'm delicious, maybe. This is a really weird feeling. It's like, on one hand, I'm trying to draw here. I'm concentrating on being artistic.
Nice shading.
Thank you. You know, I am a poet and an artist in a previous life. That's how I made a lot of money.
Wait, in a previous life?
Is that the previous life where you... No, never mind. We're not supposed to talk
Yeah.
about that one.
I mean, when I say previous life, I mean previous vocation before I actually stole destiny of another person, not actually a literal life, because reincarnation, that we've learned, is not exactly the trait of a human. We're perceivers. We're not meant to go around the wheel for as long as angels nor demons.
It's gonna take about, I'd imagine, 20 minutes or 30 for you to sketch all of this if you want. You guys wander? Scope out a hall.
Where is Bumpy looking?
Bumpy is... Bumpy is looking back the way you guys came.
What's wrong? You want to go back? Oh. Okay. I'm gonna take Bumpy back this way to see what happens. You keep drawing.
Just be careful, because I have a feeling that there are traps here.
Like your bone body?
No, I feel like that's more worrying. I'm talking like the traps where if you step on it, a dart will appear out of nowhere, filled with poison, and you will expire.
It's pretty hard to kill me. I'm pretty awesome, so I think I'm gonna be fine.
Okay.
And if any trouble comes, like Lotus will just eat it. I think we're good. You keep drawing. You're getting way better.
Thank you.
And what is Lotus doing? You gonna hang out with Prey?
Yeah, I'm hanging out with Prey and resisting giving constructive criticism while I draw.
Great. Great.
Do you make sounds when you do this? Like, or is it just a quiet criticism?
I just gnaw on the bones a little harder each time I want to say something. Where I'm just like,
I have a question for you, Lotus.
What?
Were you a master artist in one of your lifetimes?
I had a lot of life. I don't remember all of it.
So let me ask you this. Is there anything you're not good at?
Making friends?
That was pretty real. Why is that, you think?
Because there's no such thing as anything. I don't know. I don't know why I'm not good at anything. Like making friends.
You're good at a lot of things. Making friends is not necessarily an easy thing. Do you think it's empathy? Do you think it's really ability, or do you think it's outlasting? I'm just asking.
Wait, what about empathy?
I'm just asking, like, why do you not think that you can't make friends?
Fundamental incompatibilities with perspectives and value systems. People are often really disappointing and or disappointed in me. So you come to a point and you're like, yeah, this is going great, and then something happens and you're like, nope, that was wrong, that was a mistake.
Yep. So you think that we're gonna make these mistakes?
No idea. I'm trying to pay less attention so that if it does happen, I won't notice.
I don't think that's how it works. I mean, granted, I'm not a master like you are or lived as long, but it feels like if you're just looking to find disappointment, or even comparing it that way, it's gonna always find it. And I think even if you ignore it like that and try to pretend it doesn't exist, that's just obfuscating what's gonna eventually happen anyway.
Everyone dies?
Everyone dies, and sometimes you're reborn again and again. But yeah, I will be bones. I'll be dust. Barry won't. Maybe you've dealt with him before. Have you ever thought about that? Different guys.
Well, I mean, so one of the reasons why it's hard to make friends is because people get these like symbols in their head of what another person is, and then they kind of keep you fossilized as that thing forever, even if you change or you grow or you like aren't actually that and it's just what they were projecting and what they wanted, and then you either have to like smash the symbol or you have to get away from them, and it kind of warps who you are as a person, and it's complicated. True communion between people or beings, I don't know if it exists. I mean, I tried it once and then everything got crappy.
Yeah, I keep mentioning that a lot. Oh, I don't know much, and probably way less than like a 10 millionth of what you know, but I don't know. Maybe this time will be different around. I have a good feeling about it.
Nice. Hold on to that good feeling as long as you can.
You're doing it again.
Doing what again?
You know what you're doing.
I don't know anything. That's the only thing I know.
After out of this maze, I think we were due for a long talk.
Long talks. Long talks. I like that. I can talk for a long time.
And you can say it. What am I doing wrong?
Put feeling into it.
I feel like at this point there will be some just critique.
Good. As you're turning the corner with Bumpy, so you go down the hall and you're back to that junction point where you took left or right, and he's going to continue to the path that would have led left. Bumpy is sure. Bumpy's very confident. Like, this was good. This is very good. You can tell his tail is wagging a little extra. It's like, I'm doing the thing.
Okay.
And then
Strawberry gets like even with Bumpy's can't go too far ahead because he's very concerned about Bumpy's safety.
And he leads you around the turn in the corner, and suddenly you get this cold feeling, this icy feeling in the back of your neck, and you see down this hallway in the middle is Prey. Prey's curled up, knees up to their chest. It's wrong. It's all wrong. It's wrong. The wrong fate. This is wrong.
Bray.
This is wrong.
Bray? Strawberry
Barry?
looks back.
Barry, is that you?
Bray. And Strawberry runs up to Bray. Runs up on all fours, like full sprint, dropping the leash, or hooking the leash in the tail, runs up full sprint, but then gets close and kind of slowly creeps in, realizing that this is not normal.
Prey. And like
It's me.
Prey is very lost and empty look in their eyes. Everything I did, it didn't matter in the end. The story didn't matter. I don't.
What story?
I didn't. The story.
The whole story. What whole story?
The story. Everything was wrong.
What?
I couldn't
Where's
help
Lotus?
you. She's gone. I couldn't help her. You were gone. I couldn't help you.
I'm right here.
But I watched you lose it again. I watched you lose yourself, your mask again. I watched you, and I couldn't do anything. I watched you try to save us all, and you couldn't do anything, and I couldn't do anything. And I lost you.
Why are you saying this?
Because it happened? Who are...
It hasn't
Barry,
happened.
how are you here? How are you here? I lost you.
Wait a minute. I just watched Lotus eat your non-existent bones while you looked on and made snide comments. This is a trick. This is a maze trick. I'm sure about this. This is a maze trick.
What do you do?
I take out a stick and from my bag and just throw it.
Just as it...
Not like at the face, but like definitely at the bottom.
Where it should hit prey, it fades through, and the minute it fades through, it disappears. As if it weren't there at all to begin with, and the stick clatters.
Maze ghost! and just high fives Bumpy.
Bumpy's like...
Okay. That was creepy though. I am really upset, Bumpy. I'm petting Bumpy. I know that was a maze illusion, but it really messed with me. I'm having a lot of feelings about things, and I'm sorry. And I know you probably can't understand me, so I'm going to give you some sugar meat and pretend that you can and pet you.
And he just like rolls over.
A pet with the scale. I'm assuming it's like is
get
it
a
like
ribby-
slimy scales? Like
No. Scales are not slimy. FYI. PSA.
Well, I was combining.
PSA.
Okay.
No,
I was
I know what
combining
you meant.
lizards with frogs, and they would have
No, I know.
slimy scales.
Scales are not slimy. It's actually very smooth belly. It's actually really fun to pet, and it's like soft and
You can only do
beanbaggy.
2 fingers though.
Yeah, it's little beanbaggy scales.
Boom, 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 with the little belly.
I see a little kicking.
And what do you guys do after the sketching?
Close it. That took a while, and I still don't see Barry. So, should we go look for him, or should we stay here? I'm starting to get the feeling that this place, aside from it not being one of his bees, is trying to show us something.
Oh, yeah. We should find Barry.
Okay. Barry!
From the distance, I like to believe that you hear maze ghosts.
Yeah.
I'm using my amazing detective skills to say he's that way.
You know, I mean this completely honestly.
You know what?
I really like you.
Oh, that was not going in the direction I was expecting it to. I like you too. I think that I don't know a lot, and you always are full of new surprises, and I kind of want to know more always. So let me know if I'm like poking too much. Like, this is when you say yay or nay, not uncomfortable silence.
What? Oh, I'm supposed to say something I don't understand. Compassion. Let's not forget that compassion is the guiding principle in everything. Yeah. To Barry! He's dealing with ghosts. Let's have compassion for whatever that's like.
Right. I'm rewinding to talk after Maze, but yeah, you're my friend too. Thank you. I would give you a hug, but I know you don't like them, so how about from handshake?
Yeah!
I kind of like imagining that like when Prey looks away for a second, you can hear the slurping of one of the straws, like the bottom of a flask that Lotus has been drinking. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I forgot that you had like all of the alcohol in the world in your pockets.
Only today.
They're only enough for today. So you reach the hallway where Barry is, and Bumpy is just on the ground, just like getting his belly scratched.
And Strawberry's arms did get tired from all the petting, so he is laying on the back, scratching Bumpy's tummy with his tail.
Hi.
I found Maze Ghost. Lotus was right. They're trying to teach us something or some bullshit. Sorry for swearing. I'm just kind of not in a good place right now.
No, it's fucking fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Butts.
I was gonna say boobs.
What? What are those?
Oh. Never mind, that'll be a different...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. Good things, all good things. Anyway, yeah, you're right. But this. So I'm not really good with necessarily academics, but I do know patterns. And if the floor of that room is exactly how big I think it is, and it follows the same pattern, you know what this is, right?
It's a drawing that you did that was really good.
Thank you. No. That's a god. See, things down there, people, that's a god. If you follow patterns, that's corollary. It looks like it's a lot, but it might be at least 100,000. Or to be precise, 111,000.
That's a lot. Wait.
That's a holy number.
Cool. We did good. We found it.
It means the concordance was right too, which kind of scares me.
Like I said, lies that help you understand the truth.
That means there's a key. Or there could be a key. Or something else entirely around here.
Or the key is a lie.
I don't know about that. Some things are lies, but patterns usually tell you of a greater truth. There are 777 other reasons up there, and each one of those has a key associated with them, each 111,000.
Okay. Well. I like your drawing, but it really freaks me out now.
Yep. Welcome to my existential dread. I actually prefer clowns right now. Can you go back to those innocent times?
Strawberry drew a picture of a clown for you.
I lied, put away.
I drew it for Lotus, but...
Yay!
Would like everybody to roll mind.
Oh, great. Okay. I'm rolling yellow dice.
I got 6.
Oh, really? Oh, no. What did you get?
10.
Okay.
I'm drunk, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, so technically, to be honest, it was 11 minus 1.
I got a straight 10. I have no mind. Yes, you outminded all of us.
Hold on, Business Berry's coming back.
Lotus, you suddenly hear Strawberry's voice. I couldn't protect them. I couldn't protect them. I couldn't protect them. I'm too weak. I'm so weak. I'm nothing. I couldn't protect them. I couldn't protect them. I couldn't
Okay.
protect them.
Okay, y'all. This maze is trippy, and I'm gonna give you each one of my ribbons. You're gonna tie it on your arm. So if we get separated, I know it's the real you.
Have you ever considered that the maze is conscious, and when you tie a ribbon around the arm, all of our ghosts will gain ribbons?
Worth a shot.
Okay.
You feel that creeping cold, too, with that voice that's coming.
Strawberry takes one of the ribbons and bites it in half and puts one around him.
And one around Bumpy?
Puts one around, like, just around Bumpy's neck and ties it to, like, a nice little bow.
Oh.
Catch it.
So Bumpy's got a really cute pink bow and a flower. I just want to point out Bumpy's beauty.
Yes! You guys are great.
Feels weird, but.
And then choose to keep going down the hall.
Yeah. So,
Did we all hear me, or is it only Lotus?
No,
It was only
you did
Lotus?
not
Okay.
hear anything.
Lotus,
Yes.
you're kind of spacier than usual. Do I smell alcohol on her breath?
And what's your point?
Have you been hating the sauce?
Listen, I just miss Oscar, okay?
Oscar will be fine. He's
Listen, what if I never see them again?
Lotus, you will see him again. I have, like, no doubts in my mind. You know me. Lotus, trust me. Just believe me that I say you will see Oscar again, and probably sooner than later. This is not where your story ends. Also, you smell like that, salty dog. I mean, it smells really good.
It's delicious.
Yeah. Is that the 200-year age? No, that's a 210. That costs so many coin.
I know. What do you think I did with the money I got from robbing the Concordance? I mean, I still have lots of it left over, but, bought some nice treats. Treats.
Where are you walking to? I just knows that, like, are you just, like, walking in a direction while you're talking?
No, I'm just walking with all y'all.
So yours only down to the hallway.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna assume Bumpy is gonna go forward.
Yeah, me and
So roll mind.
Bumpy, the sniffing
no.
frog.
9.
9. Great.
God, I love these yellow dice so much.
Um,
I want to get pink dice.
you hit another break, like the left and right again, and you go left. There's a creeping cold back of your neck. Lingers. And then on the wall, you see another mosaic, and it's on opposite sides. And you see on one side, you know that it is symbolizing the top side throne. You can see it. You see the red city in the middle. You know it, and then you see 7 dark figures with the symbols above their heads in white. This is dark, and the world and this throne is black and it is ruined. And on the opposite wall, you see this upside down throne, and it is the bright city, but there are 4 lights above it. And you know that you can decipher a bit that this is like the future throne. Somehow it feels prophetic, right? Roll mind real quick. Oh no!
3.
3. You think Prey needs to look at this?
I found some upsetting art. Pray, Lotus, get in here.
Oh,
It seems prophetic.
oh goody, more trippiness. Can't we just kill something? That was so much simple. Oh,
As you
wow.
walk down this hall, you feel the cold gripping you again. Cold grips you stronger. The iciness drips down your spine, and you're just like, no. You get a bad feeling. You can roll to interpret. You'll get a +1 to mind because you sketched the original in the other hallway.
I should probably roll that one. That'd be cheating otherwise. So it was a 6 roll sideways.
Sideways 6.
Yep, that's total 11.
11, great. The one on the left side of the throne with the 7 symbols, you know, is the 7 kings. This is the prophetic throne is ruined, that there is a coming of 7 that will destroy throne. And on the opposite side is this upside down. And the reflection is that this is the chance to avert the catastrophe. That someone foresaw this. And because of this, the city with 4 beacons is created.
What you got, brain boy? Or brain person?
Yeah, I
Will
don't
you
know.
roll mind too?
So, I think we were going about it wrong. I think I assumed that this place was an alternative. Like, if throne is a donut, well, maybe not a donut, but a disc. That's an easier way of thinking of it. This is the other side. Like, the
B-side.
Yes, the B
A
side.
side and B side.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And whatever was here is long gone. And maybe think of it more like a reflection. This is what could be and what was. That's why we see my bones. And we see shadows of what is. There are
Maze
7s.
ghosts.
Yes, maze ghosts. But ghosts are not the right word because ghosts interpret or specify things that are long dead, as opposed to these are spirits, they're thoughts, they're ideas, they're concepts. There was 7. The 7, and I know this one right here. You know that one too, because
Yeah.
usually when I do that one, things blow up.
Yeah.
These are not words that men are supposed to know, but they are going to bring destruction. like, and more destruction than even we're aware of right now. We're used to entropy. We're used to an order, even if it's decaying order, and this is an end. But what this is saying is that there is a new beginning in a way, and this is what this side is. This is what could possibly be. So what we're not seeing here is what was. It is, if all of our cards are right, what Throne could be one day.
Art's weird.
This is not art. This is prophecy.
Prophecy can be art.
Lotus, you connect that the key is related to the 4 beacons. The key that LF gave you.
I don't know what to do with this information. Just gonna keep it in our noggins.
It does mean something else, though, which is gonna really suck. So brace yourselves.
I'm gonna have you all roll mind again.
Oh, goodness. 10.
Nope.
9.
9.
Trace.
Cool.
Oh, 8. Sorry, 8.
8?
I
Okay.
keep forgetting the -1 on them.
Okay. 8, no, and... Okay. You are overcome with kind of vertigo, kind of snap, like whiplash. And as you turn and look around, you sort of, there's this mist all around you. It creeped in, there's this cold, and instead of fading, it grips. And it latches a hold. And as you look for each other, the hallway is empty. Pray, you begin to hear hungry. It's Lotus's voice, but it's a little different. So hungry.
Lotus.
I hurt them, but I gave them what they wanted. But I hurt them. Hungry.
I'm gonna begin following towards the voice.
Cool.
It's a good idea.
You keep hearing it. Hungry. So hungry.
Do I see any
Gave them
forms?
What I wanted. And the hall, the mist. You see a silhouette, tall, hooded, and as the mist parts, there's a golden mask. And there's jewels and this red robe that goes to the ground. I'm so hungry.
Lotus?
I hurt them. But I gave them what they wanted. Why didn't it work?
Usually because people take and never give back. I put a lollipop.
Wait, what did you give her?
A lollipop.
Lollipop?
That's what
It doesn't react, but it stares at you. What do I do? I'm so hungry.
Honey, if I had the answers, I would have given it to you a long time ago. Who did you give everything to?
Everybody. I wanted friends. So I did what they wanted. I gave them everything. I granted wishes. And then, when they asked, I devoured them. But it doesn't feel like anything. I guess they're happy, but I'm empty. So hungry.
Oh, honey. I'll reach out and try to take her hand.
It's there. You feel it. What do I do?
Keep pressing on, I suppose, but try to find an answer because the only way is give up. And I don't even know if you can.
Will it get better?
I don't think so. I think it'll change.
I'm so hungry.
You know who I am?
What
don't?
was the question again? Sorry.
I said, do you know who I am?
Who? A friend? Or
Were you always like this? Or were you once blue and teeny?
we're devils. We go back and forth all the time.
Do you know a name Strawberry? Sifa. Aleph.
Were they friends?
What is your name?
I am the flame, the empress.
Oh.
I am the hunger.
Oh, dear. Okay.
The hand, like, kind of holds on.
I begin to try to pull it. So, how about you let go and I'll tell you a little story, okay? I can't fulfill you, but at least I can entertain, okay?
Okay. What do you tell her? What is the story that you tell? I want you to roll either a push or breath.
Oh, I'm pushing this.
Good. Okay.
There's only one thing.
Cool.
8.
Great.
Thank God I get +1 for pushes.
What do you tell?
I'm gonna tell the story that begins with 4 people, 5. 3 demons, an angel, and a human arriving on a port to stop a great evil, and how it will bring the loss of one and many, and how friendship will emerge, and how that journey will be hard, and it's gonna get harder yet. But at the very least, there's someone to be there. It might not be fulfilling, but it's never alone.
Okay. You feel the tightened grip that was desperate suddenly relax. Take care of me.
I'll try. Oh. And don't take this the wrong way, because you are terrifying. But I think seeing you makes me more terrified of what she is now, because I don't think she ever wants to be you again. Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna try to make sure that she's fulfilled if I can.
And she smiles, and like a rolling mist, she just disappears, and the icy grip that was on your shoulders and your neck and down your back begin to melt away.
Oh, I hate myself.
Lotus, you hear Strawberry's voice.
I couldn't protect them. They're gone. I couldn't protect them. I wasn't strong enough. Or I couldn't protect them. I wasn't strong enough. Couldn't protect them.
All right, I'm gonna go towards the voice, and what do I see?
And there is a Strawberry facing the corner, rocking back and forth, sitting cross-legged, and he's just holding himself.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't protect them.
I'll go over and I'll kneel down and say, I need your help.
It can't be me. I won't be able to help. I'll just make it worse.
No,
I don't know.
you're already helping.
How? I've done nothing. I couldn't protect my friends. I couldn't destroy the people who were doing bad things. I didn't stop them. It wasn't me.
Well, now you can help me. You see, I'm afraid of the dark, and it's very dark in here, and I can't be alone. Can you just stay with me?
The dark, the alone. Alone. Okay.
Do you want to sit next to me?
Okay. kind of turns around while still sitting and still holding himself.
Oh, this is so much better. Oh, I bet there's more that you can do. Will you hold my hand?
Okay. And there's no ribbon on him, but he, like, his huge claws are there.
Oh, I feel so much safer. Oh, your hands are so nice. I feel the dark isn't so scary anymore.
The dark is always there. No matter how much I punch it, it won't go away. But even the things that I can punch, I couldn't even save my friend, the one that was stuck, the angel that was stuck. And he's like kind of nervously gripping your hands. What?
It's okay. Each day there are new chances to help, and each time you try, it helps, even if it can't fix it all at once. But right now, all I need is you to be here with me. That's so much power.
Yeah? How?
Because you care. And some people never know how to show that they care. But if you can stay here with me, if you can just stay here and make it so I'm not alone, then everything will be okay and you will save me.
Even if I can't punch, even if I don't wind up punching away and killing all the bad guys.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't need you to punch. Can you tell me a story? Can you tell me a happy story?
Happy story. There once was a little blue devil. And he was strong and he was big. And bad guys tried to put him in a cage. And put his friends in cages. But he was strong enough to break out. And he broke out all of his friends. And they all defeated the bad guys. Together.
Wow. I like that story. That story makes the dark seem like no big deal. Thank you so much.
Will you tell me that story again? When you see me?
Yeah, of course, I can tell it to you.
Please. Even if I pretend that it's okay, I need to hear that story.
Okay, I can tell it to you. See, we can help each other.
Is it a promise?
Promise.
And pinky finger. Pinky finger. And when you look away to spit, there is nobody in this corner, but you are there. And the icy coldness drifts away, and it lets go, and the mists recede. And you are in this corner, and you turn around, and you see Prey. You were both standing there with the pink ribbon. Strawberry. Oh, wait. Go first.
Hi, and then cuts away.
Hi!
Hey.
Strawberry. You're surrounded by this cold, gripping mist, and is gripped from your neck down into your hands. And you hear Prey. I chose the worst. I was wrong. I chose the worst. I made the wrong choice.
Strawberry is very wary of this maze ghost. So Strawberry picks up Bumpy, which is also like more than half the size of Strawberry.
So you just like
pull out, but he picks up Bumpy, just kind of walks sideways. Prey. It's me.
wrong. I couldn't see. I chose the wrong thing. I thought I knew what I was doing. I was wrong.
What did you choose?
The wrong thing.
Hey, I'm here.
Barry, I couldn't help you.
I'm right here. You can help me by believing in yourself. Can I have a hug?
But I couldn't help you. You needed me. You needed someone to talk to. You needed someone to guide you and to lead you. I knew fate. I saw everything, and I couldn't make the right choice. I made the wrong choice.
Just because you know things doesn't mean they're the right answer. And just because you made the wrong choice doesn't mean it can't be right in the future. I'm here. And I'm not great at talking. I think feelings are important, but lately I've been trying to ignore mine. I haven't been very accessible.
Barry, I miss you.
I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. Bumpy's here too. Can I hug you? Okay. Not putting Bumpy down, just kind of goes in for like a hug, and Bumpy's face is close to the maze ghost a little bit. Just like, yeah, breathing heavily like a pug, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And just. You're my best friend.
Yeah. We'll get through this together.
We're gonna get through this together.
Okay. Missed our talks, Barry.
Me too.
Will we talk later? Will you talk to me again?
Demon promise?
Promise. He's still, and sorry, they're still there. I need to be reminded sometimes.
Reminded of what?
The choices still are important.
Put it on my calendar. Strawberry says, putting on glasses. Like, just having. Strawberry never took off the glasses. Let's
Okay,
put that out.
okay.
And he doesn't want to let go of the finger thing. I'll make Bumpy make a note of it.
I need all of us together. I can't just make the choice because I'll make the wrong ones. You guys, you, Barry, and Lotus, even Sifa and Aleph, have all made it that I made sure that I don't make the wrong choice. You've helped me make the better ones, and I need to know that you're all there for me.
I'll make sure of it.
Okay. And then there's a pause, and then slowly melts away, like sand in a stream of fog. And you guys
Maze ghosts. Just
see Strawberry appear, holding on to Bumpy. He's like, maze ghosts, maze ghosts, maze ghosts.
Maze ghosts. Maze ghosts.
Maze ghosts.
I want the,
Just gonna
I want the
nod.
aliens me. Maze ghosts, maze ghosts, maze ghosts.
Maze
Maze
ghosts.
ghosts, maze ghosts.
Yeah.
Maze ghosts.
I mean, was it really so bad, though?
I think we all need therapy. Just gonna put that out there.
I've been saying that for months.
Really? I'm sorry I didn't hear you. I mean, like, legitimately, I'm sorry if I didn't hear that.
It's all good. I think I've seen most of the joke of the time. What did you see?
Let's save that for when we're not in the maze.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I guess.
While you're also holding Bumpy, while
Yeah. But like, so Bumpy's.
Bumpy's also trying to get in on some songs.
No naps in the maze. No naps, then we should leave. We should keep moving forward.
I don't know. Maybe that was the worst. Why did I say it out loud?
Yeah. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Let's go. Let's go.
So going down this hall, you take a right, because it's as if a veil has been lifted, a cloudiness, and like being stuck in a delirium or a haze is gone, and you feel the pull, and it leads to a dead end with a glimmering white slice in the wall.
Can I stick my finger in it?
It's warm.
Ooh.
It tingles. It's like electricity. It's like this energy. It feels like a portal. Like you felt this before, like when it feels when you pass through a portal to the home, or when you slice through, throne.
Can I lick it?
Sure. It's
Yes.
like licking electrical socket.
Yes.
Energized.
You come out
Batteries.
looking to.
Yeah, it's just like.
Are your horns like? Do they have like just electric sparks going between them for like
Yeah,
a
they
second?
kind of like the like little rods, like.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't think that's probably a wise thing to do. That you should see your hair. It's like lightning.
When is something not being wise something that we didn't do?
All right, fair point. I'm not licking it though.
I was never gonna make you lick it, and honestly, I was gonna actively make you resist it.
No. I like a lot of things. I don't think I like being electrocuted. I think.
I don't think I've been electrocuted.
Yeah, don't start now. I don't think.
Strawberry's tail's like creeping towards it, but he puts it back. He pulls it back real quick.
How wide is this slash?
It's about 6 foot gash.
Okay, how wide?
Oh, you can. It is that. It's just about this big.
Okay.
It's just about like 4 or 5 inches. But
I'm gonna take out Dearest Sister 2.
okay.
The sequel.
The one I've gotten from here. And I'm just gonna hold it out, and I'm gonna bring the sword to the slash and just put it through to the hilt. And see what happens.
It goes through. There's nothing. Like, what do you expect? What do you
I was just seeing if it's a match for the size, and it doesn't seem to be.
Oh, no.
Definitely put the metal in the electrical thing, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a spark. You definitely get
okay.
energy. And the energy that travels through the sword is not of. It doesn't feel like Dearest Sister.
Okay.
It's something different. It is. It is something different. Something else. It's warmer. It is more infinite in a way. It feels like the infinite. The energy that courses through it feels like a fabric of creation. It feels like the beginning. It feels like the warmth of a star.
You know,
It's welcoming more than.
is this what you always feel when you lick electricity?
Mmm.
Because that actually kind of that kind of felt good. I'm just saying.
Right?
It's
Right?
kind of like,
Now you understand.
yeah.
This is some people's whole deal.
Okay, now I'm feeling left out. Strawberry puts Bumpy down and sticks his tail in the door.
Great. It's electrical socket and it feels warm and tingly. But it's also welcoming. It's weird. It's not like that.
I see why people like this.
Yeah. You
Picks
go
up
through.
Bumpy again. Oh, you get through.
Because if you like, what do you do? What do you want to do?
I like going through, but I just want to take Bumpy with me.
When you pass, like it's only 5 inches that you manage. Like, it fits you. You don't have to squeeze through anything. You
just
think
kinda-
you do, but you're like, oh wait, what?
Oh, I'm just gonna
walk
walk through
through.
Bumpy.
Barry disappears.
I'm going through.
Cool.
For a second, I hold on, and then I look down at Sister 2, and I look at the wall, and I carve. Pray was here, and then I'm gonna leave Dear Sister 2 behind and just stab it in the ground and walk it through.
Great. There is this white. You're bathed in this soft white glow, and you're all standing there. It is endless. It is warm. And when you turn around, there is an immense being made of stone. It is slate blue and red in places and pockmarked with this electrifying blue that traces over itself. It is a body with arms that float, and it ends at its hips, and there are what looks like legs that go on.
One of 3 things has just happened. Either we're dead right now, we're having the greatest acid trip ever.
And where its face is an eye surrounded in wreaths of red, shifting and flowing like fabric. It's a single eye.
I want to lick it.
Hi there. Are you God?
You feel the answer all around you, and it is yes, in some ways. In one of 100,000 ways.
Cool.
Can I lick you?
No. That was the answer, like, please don't.
I wouldn't.
I am what is left one of 4 that are left to continue the work of the forgotten gods. I am the mind and truth.
Oh dear.
Well, if we wanted answers, talking to the mind and truth is not a bad idea.
Yeah. Have you ever heard stories about gods?
I try to ignore them, but yeah, I heard stories about gods.
You have waited since the sundering, since the dividing, since the creation of the wheel. For those like you to finally arrive.
Cool.
Though it may not seem like it, you are the only hope for throne.
Okay, we're fucked.
No.
So wait, if we're that special, why can't I lick you?
Lotus.
The eye just like focuses in on you.
Pardon, my friend.
Hey,
She's the worst.
Listen, I'm asking the important questions here.
Why can't I lick a god?
What are we saving Throne from?
Destruction, annihilation. We didn't see past, but this was the only way we could ensure that Throne had a chance.
What can we do? Or what do we have to do, rather?
Build the key, take the key, challenge the kings.
This key? And I pull out the thing that LF gave me.
And
This is why we can't trust you.
No, the blue flames that trace around this body begin to glow, and the key lifts from your hands. It is small in front of this immense giant, and the glow somehow gets brighter around you and brighter, and the warmth is infusing it within you, and it feels amazing. And this endless desire to create and find the beauty and truth in all of existence begins to fill your entire soul. And the being says, you are the chosen. It lies with you together. And the blinding light grows bright, and suddenly you are back into the courtyard. The key's in front of you, and one of the four rings on its bottom half is lit. It's warm and it tingles.
Whoa.
Talk about an anticlimax. I didn't get to lick it.
What is that?
Oh, it's just the thing that we got from the bad dude's place for the Concordance workshop, and you know, the stuff that I was trying to tell Elif that she shouldn't use to try to destroy everything because it would be awful for everyone.
So you didn't mention it to us?
We had conversations about it, all in the same room.
We talked around it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't want to say key, just in case anyone else could hear us.
Like your friends who are supposed to trust you to give us the information that we need.
I thought we were all on the same page.
This is a very common trend with you, Lotus.
We had like a super long conversation in my library all together when I was just like, yo, we can't use this power because we'll destroy everything, and we're not supposed to do that to people.
She's right, though. I just kind of assumed it was the key because all 7 are accounted for. This is number 8, okay? My mind blown. 1 second. And Fred sits on like, we just encounter a god. A god, you know, the thing that hasn't existed for like my generation times a billion. And he just said that we're chosen, and that we have to stop the kings, the immeasurably powerful kings.
I mean, that was the plan, though, wasn't it?
I mean, the plan was to go kill a king and possibly die in a crossfire.
I mean, nothing's really changed.
You
You already knew you were chosen.
We do now know that this god exists. That
is a whopper of a thing.
Can I touch it? Can I touch it?
Yeah, please.
I have. No, I'm not gonna do it. That's just cheesy.
Strawberry uses the ribbon and just ties it around Bump. No, that's not it.
Please don't.
I use magic to fuse it into Bumpy. Bumpy's now the key.
Oh no.
No.
No, no.
Oh my.
7's better than 1.
I don't think this is a normal one, though. There's also the fact that... Oh, dear. Remember prophecy I was mentioning? It ain't 1 we're looking for, it's 4, and we only got 1. I have a sinking feeling we need to find some other gods. And probably soon, because I have a bad feeling bad things are about to happen.
Other gods, that's exciting. Maybe one of them will let me lick them.
Honestly, it's a possibility. Like, the numbers are in your favor.
Yeah.
Statistically, I would imagine. I don't know a lot about gods and licking, but I would assume some things.
Let's get
which is
on
not
this
fair on my
adventure
part.
now. Let's go
We
now.
should also probably find our friend. I'm sorry that I keep having to remind everyone of this.
No. I have a good feeling about this.
Who wants to choose the direction that you guys are gonna go in? Whoever
Me.
chooses,
My
roll
nose.
mind.
My nose.
Yeah, roll mind. You can ask
I
the
got
questions. You may ask the question, a question, right, with the 9?
Yeah, a question. Which way should we go?
You stand there for a second, you look around, and you go, that way.
Nice.
Start walking. And that is where we're gonna wrap right now. There's a lot.
We gotta keep-
ending
we
the show.
gotta
I
keep-
get it. I'm sorry. I realized.
Oh yeah, that too.
Sorry.
We got a key. We got a key. We got a key. Hey, 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 hey.
Is it a good thing or a bad thing? You won't know. You gotta tune in.
What are you talking about? We have power gods.
I
now.
believe that is, and it will be our finale next week.
Oh,
What?
what? Oh, snap.
So I gotta, just gotta let everybody go. Get everybody go.
sure.
So thanks for joining us. This is our second episode from the end because our next one is our last one. I just realized. Lots of planning. Surprise!
It's gonna be a 30-hour
It's
episode.
our finale next week. It may run longer, probably. A lot of things to figure out. So
Bring extra monsters.
yeah, it's gonna be a lot of extra monsters. Y'all gonna die. No, I'm kidding.
Eh, wait, no, that.
Oh my god, these are great. Okay.
Getting business
Season.
Let's see.
Season finale.
We ended with Pumpkin, I believe,
I
last
forgot.
time. That was the real talk. Patty Prince 666.
Nice.
Tonight's program is brought to you by Patty Prince. We create the jobs that no one in Throne wants for the shades that no one in Throne wants. So you can consume all you want at unbeatable prices. Now hiring shades at your local Patty Prince.
Woo.
That's amazing. Whoever did that, that's amazing.
Do we not have a name on that one, or is it anonymous?
There's no name. There's no name written on it.
that's amazing.
But thank you.
That's so
I'm
good.
so glad people are running with Patty Prince. Angel Nuggets 666. Coming soon to a Patty Prince near you. It's a flavor explosion in your mouth. It's Angel Nuggets. The spicy tingling will burst your taste buds with righteous flavor. Experience #Angel Nuggets.
Nice. I need this.
This is amazing. I love these adverts. This is amazing. Thank you.
Is it like wings or breasts the nuggets are made of?
Who's to say
Angels
they're not made
have
of
wings.
angels?
But what parts? Or they just like grind them all up like
The
they do?
buffalo, okay?
Oh god.
It's the gristle
I don't eat
and
buffalo.
the veins.
I
and
don't
the-
eat buffalo. Void Smoker, $25. Thank you so much. That fan art looks
Smoker?
amazing.
Oh my god, that was incredible.
Thanks to all of you, inspirational demons and squishies. Best end of the week as always. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's good to see you. Also, that fan art's awesome.
Oh,
like, I will
if,
not
if you haven't
stop
checked it
talking
out,
about
it's
that.
on Void Smoker's Twitter account. We also retweeted it from the GeekSpace. Check it out.
I love all of
Discord
these
as well.
donations. What the fuck? Maze Ghost, Coast to Coast.
Yes!
666.
Who was that?
It's a spooky voice. Barry, this is the ghost of Geek Space, yet to be. You are still awesome. Hashtag less than 3.
Less than 300 to you.
And then Existential Dread, 666. My demonic clown ears were burning, and I had to donate to Geek Space. I mean, Geek and Son, I mean GeekSpace TV. Also, my therapist said I'm not creepy. Pray, your judgment doesn't define me. Hashtag less than 3.
I'm not trying to define you, except it's a fear to me.
The last one today is Feels Dollars.
Oh.
$5. Help me, my eyes are leaking. You're all such beautiful at unraveling the story with GeekSpace TV. Thank you, Spore Fam. Yeah, Spore Fam. You guys are great. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining all of us. Like, we literally couldn't do this without you. You are kind of what makes this show very special, because we get to tell a story together to people around the world. It's kind of great. So signing off, I'm Steph. You can find me at Sourford Junkie on Twitch and Twitter. Also my Patreon at StephMHC. I can draw monsters, and I'm a coffee wizard by day, and it's great. This is what I do. Pass it on. You. I'm gonna.
Supersonic, idiotic, disconnected, no respected. Why would anybody want to go and top that? Let's top that from Teen Witch. Hi, my name's Drunkenly Romantic. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch. I stream. I'm actually streaming tomorrow around 1 p.m.-ish. So check that out. We're going to play that really cool new platformer that I forgot the name of. I'm great at this.
Find out
The
tomorrow.
eye on this camera, this little googly eyes in the camera, it just fell a little bit at me, and I feel shamed by this camera
I
now.
feel really attacked right now.
I'm taking my glasses off. It's better when I can't see. What's better when I can't see?
Hi, y'all again. My name is Algernon Bolden. You can find me at Algernon Bolden. What am I doing this weekend? Having some party for some super lovely, lovely people who are amazing. And aside from that, you probably won't see me until next Wednesday when I will be hosting here on GeekSpaceTV.
Got it right. Oh my god.
I
Can we
got
all
it
clap? Can we all just...
Yes, thank you. So yeah, come catch me on Wednesday when I'll be doing the one shot of Half Price Heroes. Again, that'll be Lizzie the Bold, Sarah Scheller, Tara Clark Olson, and that bronze girl. So be there and be a hero.
The best people.
It's gonna be amazing. I'm very excited. My name is Aria.
Those like sunglasses are great. Those little eye guards are amazing.
Yeah, I was gonna take them off, but my pupils are still gigantic. Very effective eye drops. Anyway, you can find me on Twitter at Genki Soda. I share memes and opinions and weird thoughts and try not to make it too weird. And hey, there are a lot of tweets that I start to type and then I delete them because I'm like, I don't know if I want to be this person. Or maybe I'm not ready for everyone to know that I'm this person. Anyway.
That's I would like to that.
Doing lots of cool parties this weekend. Also, wedding planning. Getting married 2 weeks from Sunday. Still have a million things to do. Oh my
I
goodness.
have learned that weddings are great, but the worst.
Yeah, when you invite like 200
Hell,
people,
yes.
it's a lot of work.
Do you need a wedding band? Because I can yell into a microphone for 3 hours.
No, we get a 6-piece band coming.
Ooh,
Gonna be great.
With a side of mashed potatoes and corn.
Sure.
6-piece angel nuggets.
Sure.
Thank you.
And you can catch our other shows on Monday. We have Aloft, which is our post-atomic romance RPG with airships. It's great. They're lovely humans.
And magical
Go
cats.
check it out. And on Wednesday, usually there is Leviathan, our space opera shipping RPG. But Lauren will be in Gen Con, and we will have a superhero RPG. It's going to be really great. Don't miss it. And next Friday will be our finale. That was actually surprised me too. I was like, oh shit, wait, oh, no wonder I was cramming all this planning. Oh, one more episode left. Well, fuck. But thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you around.
See you on the other side of the moon.